We can all just fall apart. We can live, we can love, yes, we can spark. We can give, we can hold, we can shine together. We can all just fall apart. We can live, we can love, yes, we can spark. We can give, we can hold, we can die together.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face-Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I've got on hockey underwear right now.
The Face-Off Hockey Show. With Scotty Waz. Sean O.
breakaway.
And the P-Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
You believe it not? Oh, yes!
Here's your host for the Face-Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
Oh, if you want a salty sailor today, you've came to the right place. I am Scotty Waz. This is Face-Off Hockey Show, and I got a whole lot of problems with you people. And we will get to that in a minute.
It's not Festivus.
Well, whatever. I have a lot of problem with a lot of people. And there's new dog owner Mark with a C.
I am a new dog owner. He was just down here and then he ran away.
Oh, that's
I'll
poor
show
guy.
you though.
Okay.
Mark says he's signing in now.
He's right here with us.
Got it.
He's here hanging in with us. And also New Jersey having Johnny P.
Oh yeah, yep. My new USA top, Kyle Beckerman,
Nice.
with the Outlaws logos.
Excellent. Looking sweet and fancy. Why you got that there? You going to a game there?
Yeah, going to Philly. Copa America game in Philly.
Copa America.
Yep, Copa America, USA versus Paraguay.
Paraguay. Nice, buddy. Sounds good. We'll have all the Stanley Cup analysis you could have your little finger on. But first, Johnny P's got to tell us about his week.
Oh, I hung out with the dog also. I hung out with Ludo most of the weekend. Did some dog watching. Got paid some cash money. And ate other people's food, mostly Laura's, and played golf.
Nice.
So that was pretty much it. I did not play golf well, but I played golf.
Did you play golf with Ludo?
I did not play golf with Ludo. Ludo is a terrible putter.
Yeah. Oh, well. I guess he's a scratch golfer. Please.
Yep. She scratches a lot, definitely. Not like Boomer, though. Boomer just destroys the course.
Yeah, tears that course up.
Boom. There you go. All right. Well, I guess we go to new dog owner Mark with the C.
So my weekend was kind of eventful. It's a little more eventful than my usual weeks that I say on this show. So we did get a dog adopted from the Fairfax County Humane Society, a 2-year-old beagle. We named him Boomer. Boomer Alfonso Patanzo. Because I couldn't just call him Alfonso.
Can Leahy decipher everybody now, or is that just going to be much more difficult?
Well, the Alfonso Patanzo is going to be tough for him, I think.
I think so,
but,
too.
I mean, the Boomer doesn't fit the rhyme scheme.
That sounds fantastic. Seems like a good dog.
Yeah, well, you'd think.
Oh, geez.
He's very calm dog. Except the second night we got him, we left him downstairs. We think there was either a thunderstorm or because he kind of woke up and didn't know where he was and couldn't find any other people. He decided that he was going to rip down our entire first floor window treatment. Just the entire thing. I will try and screen share that. I don't know if I can screen share, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Sure, it should show up on the left-hand side of your screen when you hover over it and load it up, and you have to make it a separate window and all kinds of other crazy.
While we're talking, yes.
Sure.
good times. He's getting used to things. He was pretty terrible on a leash when we first started. Now he's much better getting around.
Was this a spur of the moment decision, or did you guys have been wanting a dog for a while?
But we'd been chatting about it, so and it just so happened because of the 4-day weekend, it seemed like a pretty good time to go ahead and pull the trigger, because we'd have the whole weekend to get him acclimated with the house and with us. So let's see here. Is it in the toolbox? Oh nope, screen share. Boom.
Boomer.
Boomer. See screen share.
So I don't know if this is sharing or not.
I got
Is
a
it
black
sharing?
page.
Yeah.
Nothing. Seeing nothing but black.
I don't know why it's just a black page. Do I have to like let it do something for me?
You have to. Well, first off, it has to be like a new tab in particular, and like there has to be a little tutorial thing.
Like all of the things that aren't all of my total screen are black.
Interesting. That's not.
So yeah,
that's not good.
So what I can do is this.
I'll
Get
just
it on
pull
your-
it up on my phone.
Yeah, put it up on the phone and then or a tablet or tablet.
Oh, I do have a tablet next to me.
Ooh, tablet. Do you have a tab like a soda tab?
Tab Ramos.
Tab Ramos. Wow. Fantastic.
So why don't I do this? I'll share the main screen,
Okay.
and then I
Hi,
will
there's me. Holy crap.
enter full screen. Did that work?
Oh wow, look at that. Holy
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
So that's what we came downstairs to, Saturday or Sunday morning.
Holy shit.
He apparently either didn't like the windows the way they were, maybe there was something outside that he really wanted to see. I'm not really sure, but
At least show a picture of Boomer as well. Jesus.
No,
You're
no,
making
it's
it out
just
to
an
be a-
instruction.
there you go.
There,
making it out to be
there's the little guy.
destructive.
There's the
look
little
at him.
boomer. And there's Brittany.
Hey, there's
there's the boomer right there.
You know
I was apparently tagged as Boomer.
Nice. Of course you were. As
As
you were
you
wont to be.
should.
Now, the funny thing is that Jen and I, when we saw him, like, oh, and I'm like, what the hell kind of dog is that? That looks huge for a beagle, but apparently it is.
It is a beagle. This obviously is like a point of view. This
Is it a
picture
gay
down
beagle?
the bottom right is actually more accurate of his size. But he looks like golden retriever-y to me in the
Little
face.
A little bit.
So he's got the eyes of the beagle. He can stare at you.
Eyes of the beagle.
Yeah. He can stare up
Yeah.
at you with the like
Beagle eyes.
the beagle eyes.
So he wins a lot of face-offs, is what you're saying.
Hey,
Yes.
there it is.
But and then he's got like the nose and snout of a retriever to me. So
I'm really proud of you guys actually naming the dog after Chris Berman, who was leaving ESPN after this year. So
Mhm.
that's very apropos. I'm glad. That
it was we thought long and hard about that.
yeah, in homage
Yeah.
to him. Excellent.
I wanted to call him Hashik, but that'd have been weird.
Really, a little bit. Nice.
But yeah,
Then you
there
would
it
have
is.
you would have also probably had to play catch with a blocker.
It's true.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
throw it, and then he runs after it and picks it up and brings it back to you.
No, what would happen is I try to throw like a toy and he'd just block it right in front of him. There
Exactly.
would be no
Ah.
fetch. There would just be me throwing the ball and him knocking it down.
In very unconventional ways.
Yes.
He wear he'd wear his cage as a helmet. Be really weird.
So, yeah.
Nice, good deal. Anything else this Memorial Day weekend you did?
We had some people come visit us, obviously because we weren't going very many places with a dog. Where the shit? Sorry. But, yeah. So people came to visit us. We had a couple cookouts with a couple different people. But it was a good time. Good time had by all.
Perfect. It's good to hear. Good to hear. Well, I had a weekend. First off, I had a job interview on Thursday, so that was a thing.
Yes.
Got that. Thumbs up. I am now the doctor of obstetrician.
Nice.
Um,
Fantastic.
Probably, actually, no. I think I'm just a courier, but still, I'd like to say I'm a doctor. I'll get a badge and everything in a couple weeks.
Dr.
So,
Courier.
Dr. Courier. Cut it out. No, that's Dr. Coulier. Sorry.
I feel like Dr. Courier is like It's like the beginning of a porn, I think. Like, 'cause he delivers the package
Exactly.
and, like all the time, and you're like, "Hi, I'm Dr. Courier."
Time to take
Farewell.
your temperature, ladies.
Anyway, so we got that, and then I had the physical Tuesday, so that was fun, stooping and walking and all kinds of crap.
And walking. Can you lift things? Yes.
Yeah,
Was
exactly.
it more like a combine than a physical?
No, it wasn't even a combine, dude. Like, it was a lazy combine. They made me walk around. They have this thing on one of the rehab centers, like just a physical treatment thing. They're like, all right, this is where we train our employees and stuff. Can you walk around this small little like little gazebo like 11 times? I'm like, sure can. So I did that, lifted some weights, stooped, and squatted some, and that was the test.
Did you shoot at all?
I should have.
It sounds like you had the same test that Boomer did.
I think Boomer probably did a lot more than me in his testing, because my testing was just awful. So that was a
You had to
thing.
squat, but you didn't have to follow through.
No,
But
no.
at least you passed it.
I had to squat 20 times. It was really weird. I'm like, this is odd. It's awkward in front of everybody here. Why are we doing this in a stadium? Any case.
And then they told you to get off the porch.
They said, sir, this is not the gazebo we told you to walk around. This is the old folks' home gazebo.
Like, would you stop squatting in front of her?
No, she will not freak a leak, sir. Please step away. Anyway, so Saturday, Jenko and I went up to Winnipeg, and we went to a couple stores. We went to River City Sports, the actual store. So we hung out there for a bit. Not really much to say. I got a couple patches, couple pins. Good times. Got a Baltimore Stallions keychain.
That's
That was
awesome.
A random ass find. And we went to a place called Joe Daly's Cards, and Joe Daly is a former WHA, NHL, AHL goaltender. He has a
I
card
thought you were going to say champion of the world.
champion of the world.
WHL, WHA, NWA.
Three-time heavyweight champion of the world. And he runs a card shop in Winnipeg, so we went to that, and then it's a small shop, but there was so much awesome stuff in there, like all old photographs and all kinds of old memorabilia. They had a Baltimore Skipjacks puck that I bought, a couple old media guides that I bought. Jen picked up some old books, old 8x10 pictures, a little booklet about how to play goalie from Johnny Bauer and Coca-Cola from like 1940-something. So that was pretty dope.
What do they know about it?
I don't know, man. There was like more. Well, here, it's right here. I will show you
That's back when Coca-Cola had Coke in it.
how to play goal with Johnny Bauer. And here you go. Here's one of the pages. You have your different crouching. You got the extreme crouch, you got the medium crouch, and you got a light crouch. So it's bless you, Mark.
Where's the Peter Crouch?
I don't know. He's out there partying in Ibiza. That's what he's doing.
Oh.
So there you go. You got different things, and
You use the extreme crouch to see around screens, I guess? Is that
I
what
believe-
they're depicting there?
Yes, I suppose so. They talk about cutting down the angle, smothering the puck.
Ooh, the smothering instead of icing. I wonder when it changed to icing.
After someone strangled their puck.
Exactly. This is from 19. Wow, I was way off. This is from 1966-67. So, very cool little booklet here. They also had another one of how to shoot. Also, how to hold your stick. You have to hold it flush on the ground and not up in the air where the triangle hits the ice.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, who does that? I've never done that.
I've never done that once or twice. So yeah, that was a pretty neat little booklet we got. Like I said, she got some books, she got some pictures. But the highlight of the night, WWE Wrestling from Winnipeg's MTS Center.
Yes.
Went down there, saw a great show. It was Jen's first house show. Pretty awesome show. Big Show was hanging out. Chris Jericho had a huge pop.
You were like in the ring, weren't you?
We were about 20 feet away from the ring. Like, it's one of the closest I've ever been. And yeah, it was fantastic. We were almost in the ring. We could have been. You could hear everything. You just sweat flying off everybody. It's fun times. So enjoyed that.
Sounds pretty sexy.
It was hot. That was just the guys. The ladies weren't too bad either. But yeah, it was a pretty cool time. Winnipeg, first time going to an MTS Center. Looks like a pretty neat barn. So when we go up there for like a Moose game or a Jets game, we'll have to
When we
hang
get
out.
there for the draft.
Yeah, when we get there for the draft. I got a Moose shirt and a Moose hat that I didn't.
Oh god.
Uh-oh, people calling you.
Yep.
Moose shirt and Moose hat, so that was pretty dope. So yeah, fun times there. Sunday we had a day off, and then Monday we went down to Fargo, North Dakota. Spent the day there, hung out at a couple shops, and then went to the Fargo Moorhead Red Hawks baseball game. It's $1 hot dog night. Jen got 7 hot dogs down. I got 10. Went for double digits.
Attaboy.
Nice. That's good.
Get your money's worth.
Absolutely. It was great to do right before the day before the physical. It's not the smartest.
They were like, "Are you able to squat down?" You're like, "I am gonna shit myself."
Listen, I can, but make sure you have the sterilization right there. All right. So yeah, we Red Hawk. I taught Jen how to do scoring on a baseball game. So we did all the
That's
little.
surprising. I feel like that's something that Jen would really enjoy.
Yeah, no, she was learning a lot of stuff. So it was just her trying to learn and things like that. I used to be the scorekeeper for my dad's baseball games back in the day.
I feel like that's a lost art.
It is.
Because I feel like as children, it was like a rite of passage. Like if you watched baseball, like your dad taught you how to score games.
I remember sitting
our
down.
family, it was my mom.
Yes.
I
I remember sitting downstairs in our basement watching Cubs games because it was like during the day when we got home from school on WGN, and I would score the game downstairs.
Yeah, like it's a very lost. It's funny because of all the people, I think I was scoring the game, and I saw this. We were up the top of the steps. There's this older woman who had the official scorebook, like the blue and white scorebook. I'm just like, yeah, she's hardcore into this. She's got this.
She was actually the official scorer.
She could have.
She was just sitting in the stands.
Yeah. The question is, did she also have one of those AM/FM radios, one of the little tiny ones, so she could listen to the game while she was scoring and sitting in the crowd?
That was a dude in the front row who had that.
Okay.
Who had the big earphones with the antenna sticking out.
That's awesome.
It is class.
That's
Class
fantastic as well.
personified there. It was they put on a great show in Fargo. It's on the campus of NDSU. So that was pretty neat to see that campus, see the Fargo Dome, home of RibFest, which they're preparing for, I'm sure. RibFest with Smash Mouth. And yeah, it was.
Smash Mouth is already there.
Yeah, exactly. They should have thrown out the first pitch. Red Hawks lost 8-7, had 3 runs in the 9th, couldn't come back from it. So the adventure was also going back home because there was severe thunderstorms, and Jen and I were in a nice little lightning, hail, rain, thunderstorm kind of crap driving home. So driving through that was great. Probably the hardest weather I've ever been through in a good long while, if not ever. So that was a hootenanny. So Tuesday I had my physical, and then Tuesday I came home. Letters, so we get letters. We get tons and tons of letters.
That's how the song goes.
Whatever.
Carson would be ashamed.
Well, he's rolling in his grave. It's fine. That's mostly because of Leno. Wouldn't quit. Hey, Scott, it's Brian from Pittsburgh, although my wife is writing this because her handwriting is so much nicer. I'm pretty sure she added that one in there. Enclosed is a shitload of punk rock, some stickers, and all the Jakob Kleppus cards you could want. Also a sweet canvas PK Subban card for Jen. Thanks for doing the podcast as they get me through my work days. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, really cool. Thank you very much, Brian.
Not even an email, like a legit letter.
Legit, son.
That cost you like 50 cents.
Oh, dude, trust me.
Well,
here we
no,
go.
it's a box.
It was a whole package. So he gave me 3 of these. So I'll bring one down for Johnny, one down and he can give one to you, Mark.
Awesome.
He sent me a nice little 30th anniversary sticker. He sent me a nice little like bubble wrap full of CDs, punk rock CDs.
Punk rock, that's awesome.
And a box of cards with 2 Jakob Kleppus rookie cards.
So sweet.
Nice. That's fantastic.
So
That's worth almost 75 cents.
Here's the one of the Jakob Kleppus rookie cards.
That's
you can
great.
see here. Here's the canvas card that he gave to Jen for PK Subban.
That's nice.
Also,
that rivals. Go ahead.
and a Peter Bondra, Young Guns rookie card, and another Jakob Klesser. Oh, here we go. Authentic rookie, 380 of 999. Boom, right there, Jakob Kleppis.
Oh, that one's worth at least $1.50.
Yeah, some Tommy Wilson, a couple Ovechkins, and Nicky Backstrom. So
this rivals. You know, I might have to go upstairs and get the autographed Bill Clement rookie card that John got me for my birthday one year.
That's true. I did get you an autographed Bill
I
Clement
do remember
rookie
that.
card.
It's weird because this autograph looked really, really familiar to me for some reason. But
Was it the same autograph that was on the Deep Woods off can?
Yeah, I think it was. It was close. It was
because
close. I mean,
was
that's how you
both
know it's
from Bill
authentic.
Clement.
Yeah.
They were both from Bill Clement.
There you go. Perfect. I love it. The best. So yeah, awesome. Brian, thanks for that. Appreciate it. We're glad your podcast can bring you some kind of joy, even though you are from Pittsburgh. We won't hold it against you. Also, Kindle, his wife, and her lovely handwriting was great. So thumbs up.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And what was I going to say? Oh, so we were in Fargo. We went to the card store. That Jakob Kleppis $7.99 card is still there. Shockingly enough. It's still there. So if you want a Jakob Kleppis rookie card limited edition, go down to Big Nick Sports Cards down in the Fargo West Acres Mall. Literally called Big Nick Sports Cards.
What if Jakob Kleppis listened to the show and was like, shit, I don't even have that card, and he like rolls in and buys it?
That'd be great if he did. If he went there and threw a few shekels at Big Nick and said, here, I want my card.
Do you think Big Nick owns an LLC for his card store? Like, how do you apply for something and then just call it Big Nick's Card Store? Is that how you do it?
I think I don't know if you can be a limited liability.
You can like call it whatever you want, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Somebody could sue him for something. I mean, I don't know what you would sue a card store for, but I don't see why you wouldn't be able to apply for
I would
an LLC.
feel like you would have to have some sort of insurance in case the place caught on fire.
All right, so we got Big Nick's Pizza Restaurant in Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
We got Big Nick's Pizzeria Joint in New York, New York. Where else we got?
I feel like there should be multiple Big Nick's Pizzeria joints in New York, New York.
It should be a franchise, I think.
Big Nick's Burger and Pizza Joint in the Upper West Side, so there you go.
See, and they're different people.
Big Nick Sports Cards, like I said, in the West Acres Shopping Mall in Fargo, North Dakota. Downstairs. It's downstairs next to the community room and the bathrooms. So you know you got that going for you.
That's good.
You got Big Nick's Barbecue and Soul Food in Valdosta. Where the hell's Valdosta? The rest of Valdosta. Anybody want to guess where Valdosta is?
New Mexico.
I'm going to go Ohio.
No, you guys are way off. Georgia, apparently.
What?
You got Big Nick's without the K Pizzeria.
Ooh.
Big
All
Nick's.
You have Nick and Joe's in Delaware.
It's true, but it's not big. It's just normal sized.
That's true. The Sicilian pizza is big.
Yes.
Well, there you go. You got Big E Pizza. That's not even close to Big Nick's. What are we doing? Oh, Big Nick's Pizzeria in New York, New York, and the Upper West Side closed up. No.
Oh. Come on, Nick. You should have gotten an LLC.
Yeah.
That's because the other Big Nick's subs and pizza took them out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was like a pizzeria hit.
Oh shit! Hold on. Big Nick's in Georgia, the soul food joint.
Yeah.
DJ owns that. A DJ dude owns that.
DJ Big Nick.
Yep, Big Nick Radio on Twitter. You get Big Nick's Barbecue, Soul Food, and Wings. Wings. You got the Walter sandwich. That's what I guess that's their big sandwich. It's a huge, juicy pulled pork sandwich topped with coleslaw and Texas toast for $8.99.
It's a steal.
You got your pulled pork sandwich at $7.99. You got a rib sandwich.
I thought that was going to a completely different place and being like a toe. Anybody can get you a toe. I mean,
Exactly.
Anybody can. I'll have a toe to you in 2 hours.
I know some people. So at Big Nick Radio, if you want to check out the soul food that's going on at Big Nick's Soul Food, House of Food and Wings and Food and Barbecue.
There aren't enough emporiums these days. Like, Big Nick should have an emporium, I think, too.
We got Big Nick's Coney Island in Pontiac, Michigan.
That doesn't make sense.
Nope. Nope. Oh, God.
Do they own a map?
Apparently not. I think my travel agent is the one who owns that. So
Do you have the same travel agent now that you live in North Dakota?
I do. I kept him for some reason. That's why he took me through the wrong direction, through almost the wrong border crossing. Put me 3 hours off my trip because he's an idiot and doesn't know how to read a map. So
That flight from North Dakota to Calgary to Buffalo is gonna suck.
the funny thing is that Jen was dealing with that, and she's like, the only ones we have is we go to Charlotte and then up to Buffalo. I'm like, that doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense. Oh, Charlotte, enough of you. This is the anthem.
Yeah,
then
that
that
does
was
sound
fly-
terrible.
That was flying out of Minnesota because it's like $100 cheaper to fly out of MSP than it is to Grand Forks. Which, I don't get it either. So, there's that. By the way, speaking of the draft, if you guys missed out on today's ticket sale for the 1,000 tickets the First Niagara Center put out, boy, did you miss a gong show. So, Mark, I told this to Johnny, and I'll look at your live reaction here.
Okay.
So, there's about 16,000 season ticket holders for the Sabres.
Okay.
And they were only allotted 4,000 tickets for the draft.
So let me get my scratch pad out
Get
here.
your scratch pad out.
I'm gonna try and do the math.
Okay,
All right, so
cool.
16,000 season ticket holders,
Yep, there you go.
4,000 tickets.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that's a difference of 12,000.
That would be correct
Okay.
by my math.
Awesome. All right, so add this one to it. There was 1,000 tickets to the general public that they sold. Listen to this. They sold today.
Sold.
Sold.
Okay.
$30 for the
Sold.
100 level, $20 for 200 and 300 levels.
Okay.
They went on.
Has anyone ever? Okay, I'll let you finish.
No. And your answer is no. No one has ever sold it except for scalpers outside the arena.
Yes.
In
They've always been like
Montreal.
free or raffled off.
So, okay, so that extra one, and that was only 1,000 tickets, right?
That was
So-
1,000 out of the 4,000.
So yeah,
No,
that
that's
was 1,000.
that's 1,000 additional.
In addition
Oh,
to the four,
oh,
but the 4,000 is only for the season ticket holders. So, one in every 4 season ticket holders got their seat.
According
Or
to Mike
any
Vogel of
seat.
the Buffalo News, yes.
Okay, so who is sitting in the remainder of the 11,000 seats?
Great question. No one knows. See, we figured that.
Well, the
we
entire lower bowl is how much? How many seats are in the lower bowl? Because most of the lower bowl's filled up with
Yeah, that's true. You got to take you got to take away probably like
draft
2 or
picks and
3,000.
families,
But
right?
but even then, that's 2,000 or 3,000, and it holds 19,200 for hockey. So
All right.
You also
Alright,
have to
take away
take away
some
the
seats
entire
for the
backside
stage.
of the stage.
so we're taking around. Let's say we take around
Let's
3,500.
take around another. Yeah, 4,000 seats to be generous.
Yeah,
Yes.
4,000. So that leaves you 15,200. 15,200 to sell, and 5,000 were allotted. And sold, mind you. And here's the fun part, Mark, is I was trying to get some tickets, to obtain some tickets, because shockingly enough, our credential system's all screwed up.
No.
I know, right? Shocking. So I went to check it out. I was there at 8:59 Eastern, or 8:59 Central. They went on sale 9 o'clock Central. So I'm on the website. I'm ready to go. I go 2 tickets. We'll go 100 section. See what it goes. It says there's no seats available. Please lessen your total and try again. I'm like, okay, the 100 seconds done. Let's see 200 section. Nothing there. Same thing. Same prompt. 300 seconds. Same prompt. No seats are together. Like, well, this is a bit odd. So I go on there. I hit 1. All right, I'm gonna get 1 ticket. I'm gonna try to get 1 ticket. And you know, what would you think? 1 ticket. You would think there would be quite the backup. You think you get a little bit of a delay there, right? I mean, you think something would have happened, correct?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think happened, Mark? This is now, mind you, this is Buffalo. This is an NHL ticketing system.
Mhm.
And this is my luck. So
I mean, I think it probably told you that nothing was available.
it told me, and I'm going to bring it up here on Scotty Screen Share, brought to you by no one, but if you guys want to sponsor it, please get a hold of us. So I'll put it on Scotty Screen Share here, and I should have widened that. I am an asshole. Okay, hold on.
I got it. I could see it, sort of.
You could see it, but you can't see like the red thing or the yellow thing, because I couldn't even see the yellow thing at that point. So Jesus Christ on a crutch. Oh my God, Twitter. You know, listen, I like you and all sometimes, but this time not so much. This time you're being a tool. Okay, here we go. So,
Twatter.
Harry Twatter.
Got a screen share. I picked one ticket. It said tickets are not available together in the quantity you requested in this section at this time. Please try a different section or fewer tickets. So I have to order fewer than one ticket in order to get the seats that I want.
So you were also fighting probably season ticket holders to get these 1,000. This makes no sense to me.
No.
Why only 1,000? Like, if you're gonna sell tickets, sell more than 1,000 tickets.
And here you go. This darkened, this shaded section here is what's blocked off. So 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sections blocked off.
If that was a pizza party,
15 sections blocked off. You have to think there's probably, what, 100 seats in each section?
so what I would
So that's what, 1,500?
no, hold on. You guys are doing the math wrong here.
Your math is wrong.
Why don't we take the total number of sections, assuming each section is fairly
Stop
close to each
bringing
other?
Stop bringing an area into this.
Yeah, it's way easier than assuming. You can't assume that the same number of seats are in each section.
I
That's
can
just
assume
ludicrous.
whatever I want.
Exactly. I will
That's
assume
the-
what I
that's
want
the-
when I want,
That's
sir.
the definition of the word assume.
Hey guys, let's hold on. Let's not assume for a second here. Oh,
Ted Lilly would
golly.
be furious with you.
I can assume whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly. First Niagara Center. Oh god. All right.
I'm going to assume
Oh.
that there's probably 2,500 seats.
That's a good assumption.
But Mark, you can go to Twitter and look at Scotty's picture and figure out the area of the entire
Figure out.
and
Or, or
there's 19-2 in the whole arena.
I
and
was
then-
gonna say that we're probably looking at a
So
fourth, of 1/4 of the total number of tickets, maybe
Does the-
even a little bit less than that.
all right.
are
So
gone
here's
because of that section.
here's a live
that's
look in.
less.
Here's a live look in at the arena. So here we go. Here's your sections. This is little sections here. Little things. You gotta look about 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just count
5,
all of them,
6,
Scott.
7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10.
Count
You-
each
you-
one.
no, that was work.
Say about
You missed
20
one.
22 or 20 to 22 in the row, in the longest row. The longest shot.
This is. We need integrals for this now.
Longest
Where's
row.
Sigalski?
I don't know. So basically, this is where the stage would be at. So these are literally the sections that are being shut off that we're looking at right here.
Okay.
From here to here.
And the upper
There's
deck that you can't
something
see
sad.
behind you.
Right, this is being taken from the upper deck. So, there you go. I mean, what do you think, Wise? Like even so, like even if our estimate of 4,000 is right, that's still 15,000 seats available.
Yes.
I'd say 4,000 is actually pretty close.
I would say so too.
So, but then you also usually one section is taken away for radio, and that entire section is taken away for like the TSN broadcast, right? The one that on the other side of the arena from where we're looking.
Back here. So yeah, they'll move the stands in a little bit. So let's say they're taking away 6,000 seats. That's still 13,000, and they allotted 5,000.
So does the 19-2 count the suites, or is that just seats?
Those suites are not counted. The only things that are counted
Dude, are people ever in the suites? I never remember. Are people in the suites during the draft?
teams rent them out. They're teams, so the draft picks
that's
go
right.
up there with their family and hang out and say, "Yo,
That's
what up?
right.
Yo, what up, B?" is what they say.
I believe so.
So there you go. Is there a bigger picture? Of course not. Why is there? Why would there be a bigger picture? Why would there be a seating chart with a bigger picture? Here's a seating chart. There's a seating chart. Now I have a bigger picture of the seating. HBC Arena. All right, here we go. So here we go. So this is the sections over here. Little sections caveated up here. So from 108 to 114 or some garbage is all, and 316 to 309.
It does look like a fourth of the stadium, though, Mark.
Yeah, 20.
So, but 107 and
So a
107.
fourth of the stadium is 5,000 seats.
So
Yeah.
the TSN or Sportsnet or NBC will be on this one, so that's nothing. So the stage
Yes,
will be
nothing.
still there. Like usually the first
Where
couple,
we will be sitting thing will be underneath of the arena, so that we won't be in a
Exactly.
seat
You
either.
see where the 120 section is? Underneath there and to the right's catering, and that's where we'll be most of the night. Pretty sure they'll have wings.
So you also have to take away
Pepsi
115,
product, And there'll be a
116,
box lunch.
115, 116, 107, 106 are all the families of the players, right?
We'll add 105 and 117 too.
Okay. So that's probably another 1,000 seats.
But still, all the way, sure. But that's what, we're up to 5,000 now.
Yes.
Um,
Maybe 6,000.
Maybe 6,000.
No matter how we justify this, we're not getting to only 5,000
No,
seats.
the math doesn't work out.
No, the math still doesn't work. There's still half the tickets that could possibly be allowed.
So
All right,
who
so
is sitting in the rest of the seats?
I don't know.
I mean, and
The
best part
employees
is
of First Niagara.
Yeah, so the first, like if this was Madison Square Garden, they could easily just be like, we want some heart of the city. We want people that are just walking by. We want to be able to hand out tickets and for people to enjoy this event. For some reason, I don't think that's going to happen in Buffalo.
Shocking. Toronto people, maybe.
Or Toronto. No, Buffalo. Well, no, they're not going to be in Buffalo just wandering around.
You never know.
Toronto people will.
Yeah, they would. The dollar's probably a little bit crappier, so maybe not, but you never know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Point is this, though. I don't know how, and by the way, it's also $1 to get in for the second round drafts because of ticketing charges. So.
Well,
This
they
is-
got to pay to print them out.
See,
right?
this is clearly,
It's
to me,
become a scam.
No, it's not a scam. They're not making nearly enough. Like they're not even making enough money to cover the costs of what it cost probably to sell the tickets. With the whatever the Ticketmaster service they used, like whatever they did, whatever the money they're making off of 1,000 tickets probably isn't enough. But what they're going to be able to say is, we have data that says that selling draft tickets makes X amount of money per ticket or whatever it is. So next year, wherever it is, where is it next year? Do we know?
Chicago.
They're going to sell the shit out of those tickets.
But so it's not even just the price of the tickets, though, because they sell concessions and beer the entire time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you'd probably be able to sell more concessions and beer to people who got in for free than
That's what I
people who
mean.
paid $20 to get in.
But if you go in, you're still going to buy stuff. It doesn't matter if you spent $20 to get there or if they gave you a free ticket.
I'd be more inclined to buy something if I got in for free.
That's because you are a sensible human being.
That's true.
So is that a slight on Buffaloans?
Buffalonians.
On Bufflins?
On Dustin Bufflin, yes.
By the
Because
way,
he would pay to eat anywhere? Is that what you're saying?
exactly.
Yes.
Here's
Have
what-
you seen him lately? My God.
Yeah, man. Honestly, he's letting himself go. John Vogel of the Buffalo News. Here's some great. Brad Humberstone said 1 ticket for round 1 and best available was unavailable at 10:04 and 4 seconds. Key program. Chad Demonakis got shut out as a season ticket holder, and apparently 1,000 tickets were sold in less than a second. Sweet system. Matt Foxell, brutal. Were tickets even available? As soon as it went live, I clicked 1 ticket and was told none available. One guy says, haha, 10 o'clock in 0 seconds, sold out, lol, joke. Stephen Kelly, way to go, Buffalo Sabres organizations. Tickets were sold out at 10 o'clock in 1 second, but hey, I can get them on StubHub for $150.
I for some reason I don't think we should be blaming. Is this the Sabres' fault? This reeks of NHL involvement.
No,
Yes,
this is-
I agree with Mark completely.
Mm,
I do not feel like this is the Sabres' fault. I feel like this is orchestrated and puppeteered by the NHL.
see, but I would.
You've seen how they work.
But yes, we have, and we're currently
We're
in the midst
still
of seeing it.
pending.
Exactly. We're seeing how they work. Here's my thing. The NHL has never anywhere else, even in the Connor McDavid draft in Fort Lauderdale. Well, I guess it's because it's Fort Lauderdale. But Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was not sold. That was a raffle. Montreal was a raffle, and people were coming from near and far for that.
Montreal
mean-
was a raffle where people were selling tickets out front of this.
That's true too. Scalpers were selling tickets for like $20 a pop. But I would say it was the NHL if the NHL didn't have something going on that wasn't. I don't think they used Tickets.com as their official ticket provider. because
Well, it still went
through.
So it still had to go through the Sabres, right? But the
Essentially.
NHL told them how they were doing it.
Why would the Sabres all willy-nilly decide that they were going to sell 1,000 tickets? That doesn't make sense to me.
The Sabres barely sold that many tickets to their actual games.
Wow.
Why
They-
would
that
all
was
this
on. They had
That's a little
16,000 season
Hey, hold on.
tickets.
Woo,
Listen,
we're gonna
hold
sell
on.
all these tickets to the draft.
I'm gonna call Jen to get me some ketchup for those harsh browns you're serving up, Johnny. Jesus Christ.
So you mentioned, though, and that's a good point. They still are sitting on a bunch of tickets, and they clearly have proven that there's a demand for tickets. So if there was no demand for the 1,000 tickets, they probably could have just given them away. Now they have a incredible demand and not much supply, so maybe they change the prices.
Nope. Here's what's gonna happen: is they're finalizing plans for a draft party on the canal side in Buffalo, for a viewing party in FanFest. So we'll see how that goes.
This is going to be awesome when people pay $1. Well, whatever. The place is going to empty out as soon as the Sabres pick anyway. So like all of this is so ridiculous.
Dude, it's gonna empty out after the Leafs and the Sabres pick.
Right. Yeah. Well, the Leafs are before the Sabres.
Exactly. So the media and those guys will leave. So that's done.
This is going to be such a joke.
Where do the Sabres pick? Do they pick like 4th?
I think it's 5th or 6th, if I remember correctly.
Let me see what the draft order is. Toronto, Winnipeg, something else, something. We got Toronto, Winnipeg. Oh God, that's just the lottery. Buffalo picks 8th, so they might get to hour 1. They might make it look respectable in hour 1. So.
But we're still under the assumption that there will be Sabres fans there.
That's true.
There's 4,000 people that were season ticket holders for the Sabres that got tickets, who just saw that 1,000 tickets got sold for $30 in less than a second.
Yes.
Why would you not sell your ticket to the draft now?
That's true.
There is literally no incentive for you to keep your ticket to the draft.
You mind if I have a minute, guys? I can just talk to the people of Buffalo real quick.
Do you want me to play your
Play a little Talking to Buffalo music for me, would you?
okay.
If you can find
Hold on
it.
a second.
Be great.
Give me a second. I need to. I'm just gonna play it straight into the
That's fine.
straight in there.
Yeah, that's fine, guys.
I'm gonna
Right
just
away.
keep
Just-
talking right
just
now.
Pull it out like a
rambling
Band-Aid,
for a
brother. Just pull
second.
it out. Just
Yeah,
pull it
well,
out like
I
a
feel like
Band-Aid.
I should be talking if you
You
guys
actually
are
just,
talking,
you know what?
so-
Just make it a whole jumbled mess. Let's just do
Why
it
are
this
we-
way.
what do we
Let's
even?
just make it happen.
I don't
Just
know.
make
I don't
it-
know how this is gonna go. I'm wondering what
great.
Scotty is
Make
gonna
that
do.
Yeah, no, it's good. Here we go.
It's time now for a Face-Off Hockey Show flashback, where we give you the best, or rather worst, of the Face-Off Hockey Show from the days of yore. So fire up the Victrola, get yourself some cozy slippers, hell, rent a DeLorean if you have to. But it's time now for a Face-Off Hockey Show flashback.
Nailed it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen of Buffalo, got your attention. I know we've had some outs. We've driven past there with a Brett Hall jersey on. We've mocked the fact that you can't you can buy a house there for $70 and just move right in. We've joked about a lot of things, about how you're the crappy side of the Niagara Falls. Don't disappoint me on this one. Do you know the amount of wings you can buy with a draft ticket you're going to sell on StubHub? Even with the ticket broker rates that they're going to take out of you, and God willing, they're going to screw you in a big, big way, you're still going to be able to get a couple of wing nights under your summer chest. Right? I mean, come on. Listen, all you can. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Apparently, that's a chain you guys started. So I went there, $13.99, all you can eat wings and fries on a Wednesday. Who? If you sell your tickets and you even get $50 for that, that's 3 all you can eat wing nights. And we know you're going to do it. You can just do it every day. So if I'm you, get the most value for the buck. Don't wait for that dog and pony show. Don't worry about. You can get the stuff on day 2. It's free to get in, and you'll see a lot more people and be able to be a lot freer. So sell your tickets for day 1. Get a nice profit off of it. Buy yourself some wings. You know what? You don't have enough wings. Go buy yourself some wings. This is from me to you, your friend, Scotty Was.
Well
And
done,
cut.
sir. Well done.
There we go. Cut that, print that, put it up on the internets.
That's good. That'll go right to SoundCloud.
Yep. Away we go, just like the first show. So that's a thing. The debacle was just hilarious. Anyway, we got some stuff going on. A little bit of news that you can use. No injuries this week, so sadly okay. No, you can still use it.
Nobody's hurt.
no one's hurt.
I mean, there's all sorts of hurt people, but nobody that's relevant still.
No one that I saw in my weekly scan of the things.
The music felt sad, so it came in and then went out.
Okay. Hi. Oh, I'll see what condition you're. Oh no. Oh, okay. So apparently Randy Carlyle is interviewed with the Calgary Flames and is a contender for the Anaheim Ducks job, which is a job that he got fired for in lieu of Bruce Boudreau. So
He could have been a contender.
Yeah, Carlisle sandwich in Anaheim? Who knows? Also, there's rumors abound that Anaheim was looking at Dale Hunter, although Dale Hunter just won the Memorial Cup and is living a plush lifestyle up in London, so I don't think that's really an option for him. And he only got one suit, so that'd be really stank in the summer, the Anaheim sun.
Yeah.
So
It got bad enough in Washington.
it's true. We got some retirement news, both because of back injury. Oddly enough, we've got ourselves Grant Clitsome. Oh, Grant Clitsome. We hardly knew ye. He has been retired due to back injury, so there we go. Also, Chris Phillips retiring due to back injury and age. Yeah, the Clitsome Commander. It's real, brother. So there's that. Peter Karmanos. Here we go. Found the report. Peter Karmanos, who is the owner of the current owner of the Carolina Hurricanes and is trying to sell the team, although he wants to keep complete controlling interest in it, which I don't think he knows how that works. He is being sued. You want to take a guess by who's being sued by?
Lesbians.
I'll give you a hint. Close. Do 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 do. No. If I whistled it and tapped my feet. Nick at Night. His three sons. His three sons he's being sued.
Wow, I would not have known that at
Yeah.
all.
They're probably close to lesbians. Still don't got it. Sorry.
No, that doesn't ring a bell for me.
Peter III, Nick, and Jason Karmanos are suing their father because, and I quote, according to the Oakland County Circuit Court in Michigan, it concerns Karmanos' will. Now, Karmanos is still alive, so this could be a little dicey. It stands to give a substantial amount of money to his sons. The problem, Peter Karmanos borrowed millions of dollars from trust made up of CompuWare stock, which he owned, and promised to his three sons. The trusts are valued over $100 million, but over the years, Pete Sr. borrowed against the account to fund his beloved Carolina Hurricanes hockey team. So,
did you just say CompuWare stock?
CompuWare stock, yes.
True story.
That is a true story.
I didn't think that you could sue people for what was in their will.
Apparently you can. Basically, the three sons are saying that the father defaulted on the loan, which naturally has raised question about the financial health of the Hurricanes owner in general. Luc DeCach of the Riley News and Observer regarding the Karmanos lawsuit. None of his three adult sons attended his Hall of Fame induction. This stuff has been festering for quite a while. Jason was fired by the Carolina Hurricanes after 15 years as assistant GM in 2013.
That's because he was a dick.
Well, that's true too.
This is, of all nights, this should have been the night that we got Furman on.
Exactly.
Look at this guy.
Who's that?
Hey!
I don't know if he's comfortable or not. He probably is not comfortable.
There's a doggy.
Hi.
Hello, doggy.
Hello. Yeah, he's falling off my lap. All right. And there he goes. Sorry, buddy.
That's a big dog. Holy crap.
Oh, he's wagging at least. He's giving me the look, though. He's got the look.
Got the look!
He's totally judging me. He's like, what were you thinking? You silly man. Anyway, sorry. I'm derailing us. I never do
fine.
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's for dogs and that lawsuit about the will. Hey, it works
Hey,
for me.
Berman has a beagle.
He does.
That's where we tie this all
I
in.
gotten Berman on tonight.
Chris,
We still can. We can bring in the official Face Off Hockey Show legal counsel. I mean,
And
not
by the
legal
way-
counsel, the legal department.
I gotta thank him for that thing a while back, and that thing we all know. We don't have to rehash that. Anyway, so Bill Daly said the NHL will decide on the Olympics by the end of the calendar year. Although Gary Bettman in the State of the League address said he doubts that 30 teams would want to shut down the league while also paying to have their players over in the Olympics in South Korea. So,
That sounds like something he would say, regardless of whether or not he actually spoke to any of the owners.
pretty much. It's something he would say because he has to. So there's that. Ken Hitchcock signs a 1-year extension.
Yes.
Mark.
He's just like, everyone that I've spoken to does not want to do this. And I've only spoken to me, but trust me, I have a very strong opinion about this.
And I speak for the owners, so who's to say? Ken Hitchcock signs a 1-year extension with the Blues. Like I said, the London Knights won the Memorial Cup in a thrilling overtime victory.
Are we on? Yes, we're still on air. All right, good.
The London Knights won the Memorial Cup. Matthew Tkachuk scoring the game winner, and boy is Keith thick. Man, is he's loving retirement right now, Keith Tkachuk. So good for him. London, who was dominating the entire playoffs, were down 2-1 to Ruan Naranda, the Huskies, and they pulled it out in OT. So good for them. The 23-man roster for the World Cup was named by each of the countries, so it was all filled out. One point of contention is that Russia is negotiating with the NHL about letting Slava Voinov play in the World Cup of Hockey. Of course, Slava Voinov suspended indefinitely because of domestic abuse charge. So the Russian Federation is apparently talking to the NHL, trying to figure out how they can make this a good thing. Which I don't think they can, to be quite honest with you. Thoughts, ideas? Bueller?
No, I'm with you. There's no way to make that a good thing.
There's no way to make this good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all bad.
Yeah.
I do like how how Russia is basically like, yeah, screw you, we're gonna bring him anyway.
Yeah. By the way, also apparently a story that's getting pub that we all knew was going to happen. So I don't know why people are so fucking up in arms about it.
Oh, come on,
Are you
advertisement.
gonna say is this about Captain America? Because I don't want to hear it anymore.
What? That he's handsome? Anyway, Johnny, you were correct. The advertisements.
Yes.
Didn't we know that this was happening?
At
like, was
least 6 years ago.
I was gonna say, didn't we know this was a thing? Like, why? I don't get why people are so goddamn up in arms about it. We knew this was going to happen. That was the point of contention when the World Cup of Hockey was announced. They said, hey, we're going to put advertisements on the jersey. We're going to test it out and see what happens. I don't know why people are so goddamn shocked that this is happening now.
Well,
Like-
who's people? Are we talking Twitter or are we talking actual
We're talking
real
hockey
pundits?
Hockey people and pundits. We're
But-
talking. Which, again, just...
Why do they see? This is what I don't get. If you get paid by the NHL and the NHL puts advertisements on their jerseys, you're gonna probably get paid more.
Yeah.
Or
I
even
mean-
if you don't get paid by the NHL and you get paid by an outlet covering the NHL, you'll still probably get paid more because there's gonna be more money for everyone.
Yeah, this just came to light as Chief Marketing Officer Brian Jenkins announced at a panel that the jerseys have already sold ad space, so it's done. Identities of the sponsor were not revealed, nor the size of the ads. Jennings did say the patches would be placed on the shoulders of the jersey.
Make it tasteful.
So almost like the World Championships, where it's across the shoulder here and here.
Screw that. Put it on the inside of the jersey, and then when everybody celebrates, they have to lift their jersey. Or
Like the Burger King soccer jersey.
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, there were reports early in the year the NHL and NHLPA were struggling to find interested advertisers. So
That's good. Great work.
good job. Good
I
effort.
kind of hate hockey people.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, no. So here's my point: is like the same hockey people that are like, we need more people to watch hockey. We need more interest. We need this. We need that. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are not putting advertisements on our jerseys. Like, okay, you can have it both ways. You can't just like say, you know what, we need. But we're not going to do anything to actually get any of the stuff that we need.
Of course not. Why would they?
It doesn't work like that.
Why would they, John? You're thinking too smart here.
Well, it's because of tradition.
Yeah,
You don't
tradition.
want to mess. You don't want to spit in the face of tradition.
You
Or
know
else
what's
maybe
also tradition?
you might need
Making
one
new
of these
traditions.
Kleenex. I wish I had a box of Kleenex.
That would have been like a heavy C's loose cannon.
Here's the thing: is that when you want something,
What about mini Oreos?
but the NHL wants to pick the choice of the brands, right? Like they want to have the cream of the crop. They want to have the most exposure for the brand, right? So they only want to choose the best.
Yeah.
Much like Bud Light chooses the best hops, barley, malt, and rice in their delicious Bud Light brand.
You know what, Scotty? You make a great point. So I'm going to take note of that on my 3M Post-it note that I have right here on my desk that I was just earlier taking notes on doing some mathematics.
But you know what, Mark? If you want to step into a new generation, a new fangled generation where ads are accepted in life, you might want to jot it down. Go a modern approach. Take your LG G5 with you everywhere. You can get Google Docs like I show the rundown right here. I can bring the Google Docs with me wherever I go, jot it down, and across every single Google platform using Google Blocks if you have a Google sign-in. So Google, get your Gmail account. Get a Gmail account, you got free email, you got Google Docs. It's fantastic. All your needs right here in your phone. It all hooks up if you have an Android system, though.
You know, Scotty, I see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying, and I see it so clearly because I got my contacts this year from my eye doctor.
Wow.
My eye doctor. That's how I can see your point so clearly.
Amazing. Amazing.
The only thing that I have is radio equipment here, and I know when I'm trying to get people out of my life, I have a Rolls mute button. Rolls mute button takes people.
There you go. My
Well
goodness gracious, that's good. All right, boys, that was a good. You know what? That was good improv. I like what we did there. You know what? Cut, print that, put that up on SoundCloud. I don't know why I said print, but you know what? If you do want to print, you gotta get yourself some Epson Charge toner because this toner is gonna make all of things so rich and clean. It's gonna be fantastic for you. So when you cut and print, exceed your vision with Epson cartridges.
Yeah, and if you want to listen to the show, you should really get a pair of Skull Candy SK Pro headphones. They've got long. Look how long that is. Long, long. Nice ear. They actually go over top of my other. I have headphones inside headphones, people.
Yo, headphoneception in this joint.
Whoa, that is insane. Actually, keep talking.
That's very bassy, I bet, isn't it?
Oh, hello. Okay, I gotta stop. God.
I mean, for the amount of time we've gone on with this bit, you might need something to store this show on, and this Sony 32 gig thumb drive might just be the thing for you. You could store almost every single show that we've ever done on this little tiny thumb drive, only brought to you by Sony.
But you know what, guys? I really think that we've gone on enough about this. We've really drilled it home, much like this Black & Decker drill that I have beside me. It's got a nice little 5.2 amperage, and it's got all the kind of bits you need for any little job or big job around your house. Black & Decker, drill the point home with Black & Decker.
You know, now that Lyle's here, we can really heat it up. Much like this Lasco ceramic heater. It keeps you warm in the winter. You can put it on oscillate, and you can choose temperatures. That is a Lasco ceramic heater.
You know, can I just say something here right now? I think that your guys' use of such blatant use of product placement is a disgrace. It's something that you would never see me do. In fact, I would rather switch right now using my Enjoy Gadgets HDMI switch, which enables you to be able to switch if you have, say, an Android TV box or a regular cable box or a Roku. Now, with this handy item from Engadget, you're HDMI switch, which is available on Amazon.ca. You too can now switch between 3 different television devices from the comfort of your own desk or your recliner without having to get up. It's the Engadgets HDMI switch, available only from Engadgets and Amazon.ca.
There you go. See, here's the
Well
thing.
done, sir.
Why the hell does the NHL not want us to come to their events? We're fucking hawking everything that we can.
we can hawk everything, you know,
Christ.
and that's the thing. I mean, we can do this. Go on forever. Anything we can just reach at within arm's reach. For example, this coaster, this well-used, battered coaster from Stella Artois. Now, if you enjoy really crappy Belgian beer, Stella Artois is for you. I understand it's very popular with Belgian football teams. Stella Artois, the crappy beer of choice for Belgian football teams. You see how easy this is, NHL? We can do this.
What's more sad at this point? That we've been able to do this for 4 minutes, or that we have all of this shit within arm's reach?
Yes.
A little from column A and a little from column B.
And I tell you what, Johnny, in arm's reach is exactly where Big Nick's is in Fargo, where he designed this beautifully crafted puck holder, a beautiful puck and a beautiful engraving system in it as well. Big Nick's Sports in Fargo will engrave it on your ass. I don't think that's their tagline.
You know, we've been running this bit so far into the ground that
Yeah.
I wish I was keeping track of how many steps I took as we were running this bit into the ground, and that's why I wear this Fitbit.
Oh my God.
HR charge. I've been keeping track, and I've gone 11,000 steps just.
Amazing.
That's incredible. Can I just say, with all these great products that we have been just in hands reach, I need something to be able to keep track of it, and what better than these Post-it notes available from Staples. Yes, Staples, all your office needs, within handy reach. Staples, keep track of your shit that you wish to hawk using Post-it notes from Staples.
And what you can do is after that, you can go on the internet and track all it down and put it in this big-ass computer. This Dell Inspiron 8200 has a DVD drive, a battery. You got card here for the wireless card. It's got
card here.
Exactly. It's got another thing. You got some Ethernet cables and crap. I think it's got an A drive on it somewhere. But all you can do with $49.95. Wait, no.
It is $49.95.
You can use a Filtrite filter. Allergen 1500 Filtrite filter filters out all the shit. I don't think that's their tagline. Hold on.
But it works for you, Johnny. It filters out all your shit.
It picks up pet dander. Look, there's a little pet on the back.
How about that?
There's pet dander.
That's impressive.
Oh.
Good.
That's going to go on the floor.
I think it's time to change the channel, and I'm going to change it using my Motorola. Okay, never mind. We really have flogged this to death.
Lyle, speaking of Roku, did you see my tweet about the Pluto TV?
No, I did not, sir.
If you find Pluto TV on your Roku, add the channel. It gives
you can
free
tell by
television.
the bark.
It's got different. It's got a little ads in there and for like little normal ad breaks, but I found the channel. You might be interested in this. All MST 3K.
Oh yeah. I do have that. Yes, I do actually. And I didn't know though that Pluto was on Roku. I've got it on my. Well, I will be pulling that channel up because thank you very much for the tip, my friend. In fact, while we're talking, I will do that right now, and I'm going to make the switch. Here we go. Using my Enjoy Gadget switch. Yes.
So there we go.
Super lightweight. Like seriously, this is very light. $20. $20 for this, and little 3-port in, 1-port out to television, and away we go, and it's just fabulous because I ran out of ports on my television because I had the Roku, and of course I had the my cable box, and then of course my Android TV box came in. I was like, oh shit, so I had to unplug the Roku, which sucked and all that. So yeah, I saw this little gadget on Amazon.ca and said, hey, why not? I mean, right now this is only Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final, for Christ's sake. I can come back to that in a minute.
Yeah, I mean,
who
whatever.
cares? Yeah, well, exactly. It's not like we're a hockey show, right?
Well, hey,
advertisements on their jersey, I'd be white.
according to some people, we are not, but those.
Well, those people are haters, and we do not we don't buy into the hate.
Well, no, we
Yes,
don't.
The cash
National
for the
Haters
beat, for
League.
the body, for the hate.
The
My
pro-
time is a piece of wax flown on a termite that's choking on a splinter. Anyway.
All right, super then.
All right.
There we
I was
go.
talking about the NHL. We were talking about other things. Okay, either
Sure.
way. Yeah, they're assholes.
The National Haters League.
The National Haters League. Yes.
we have quote unquote been requested for the past 3 months, and I talked to Sean Leahy. He's like, yeah, we got credentialed like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, for the love of God. Yeah, I know. I started
So-
seeing Travis Yost at TSN was like, so anybody know any good hotels near the arena? And I'm just like, okay, so you got a credential, obviously. And, yeah.
Well, first off, good
Whatever.
luck, because apparently they're all sold out.
Well, yeah. At least we're a leg up that way, guys.
Mhm.
Thanks to Johnny on the spot, Mr. P.
Boom.
Yes.
If you ever need a Johnny on the spot,
Johnny, that's gonna be your pizza joint, by the way. If you ever decide the hell with
Johnny
this,
on the spot. Yeah.
whoever the hell with this working life, get a food truck and just call it Johnny on the spot. and away you
that's
go.
how-
Yeah,
good.
it's
That's
an
good.
awesome idea. What would
That's
you
good.
would you sell
somebody just stole that. Actually, no, we have no viewers, so screw it.
pizza?
Mm. What would you sell in your food truck, Johnny?
Omelets.
Hypothetical food. Okay,
Ooh,
omelets.
that's good.
That's good, actually.
Yeah.
John does make
John-
a good.
It would be a breakfast food truck, and what you would do is I'd have an app, and you could say, "Hi, I'm hungry. I would like instead of delivering to your house, I actually drive and cook it like right in front of your house, and then you walk out, and I like hand you your omelet, and then I drive to the next place."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might cost a little bit more for an
I was
omelet,
gonna
but
say-
I bring it to you.
I was gonna say, listen, you know what? In theory, that's great and all, but the overhead, the gas alone.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll have a driver. Yeah. By that point, I'll cook while someone's driving. Anybody's driving.
You know what? That'd be a great gimmick. Cook while
Actually-
driving.
Actually, I'm gonna have a self-driving food truck. Sold. Boom. Yeah.
You know what? I want to say off for the
And
record.
it'll be sponsored by Google.
There you go. There you
Google
go.
self-driving food truck.
There you go. It's a winner. It's
the
a
record-
winner.
There are not enough breakfast food trucks, and I think you would make a
See?
killing and you'd be home by noon.
You know,
I
you
agree.
probably
How many
could.
drunk people would love an omelet?
I think you'd probably sell more bacon sandwiches, to be quite honest.
That's fine. Bacon sandwiches can be part of the deal.
Man,
That's true.
I'd go
Omelet's
for it.
still there. Omelet's still there for your choice, but you can
you
have
know what?
bacon.
If you have
eggs,
a
and
bacon and sausage, I think you're fine. Put some toast
Oh,
on.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do that as a wrap. Oh, that makes kick-ass breakfast wrap, man.
Here's
Yeah.
your sandwich. There you go. I can't rap that way. Sorry.
You're so white.
I was watching a lot of
Ninja.
PN. I was watching a lot of PN news clips on WCW classic events. So
WCW.
I was watching 1991 Starrcade the other night.
Oh my God, that's a 25-year throwback. Who was the main eventers on that
It was
one?
the Lethal Lottery. It was the one where they tag team or they do the little raffle thing and they put heels and faces together and
That was one of their few really good gimmicks from back in
Yeah.
that era. That one actually, I do recall, that one was actually very unique.
yeah.
Well, because you didn't see faces and heels paired up,
And they had the cameras in different locker rooms and they were separated and it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sting won it. He won the Lethal Lottery Battle
Well,
Royal at the end.
It's
course he
because he was named after an action.
Yes,
Mhm.
present
Because
tense.
he's a
He wasn't
verb.
stuck.
And then a few weeks earlier, I watched Battle Bowl '93, and Vader won it because, of course,
Well, of course. He was actually pretty good in his day, man.
he
Yeah.
was
Agile for a big man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he was able to do him and Bam Bam Bigelow were the two big guys that actually had some quick moves about him.
Yeah. Oh man, though, what the most brutal matches I remember seeing was
Hansen and-
Vader. Well, Stan Hansen, pretty rugged too. No, Vader against Cactus Jack. I think it was in '93.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this was during Foley's time in in the dub, and that one was that was wicked. Well, I mean the camera's right up in the corner, and he's got Mick or Cactus Jack into the corner, and he is literally punching him in the face, not pulling it, like literally punching him in the face.
Nice.
Blood, teeth. Oh yeah, nasty. So. But, Mick being Mick, he took it, and they went on and had one hell of a match. So, yeah. Good stuff.
All right, so we got on the advert riff because people are shocked or people are now up in arms that they heard the official the World Cup. Didn't we know the World Cup jerseys were going to have advertising on it?
Of course we did. We knew
that
this.
A year ago.
Yeah, but we also knew that it wasn't going to be ridiculous. It wasn't going to look like that, like the crap fest that you see in the European jersey in the Euro leagues. But we knew there was going to be advertising there. Of course there was going to be advertising there.
By the sounds of it, it's going to be like the World Championships where it's on the shoulders kind of thing, which is a little, I guess, a little big, but who gives a crap? It's the World Cup
again,
of hockey.
who cares?
They're giving away a crappy lamp from IKEA as the trophy, so I don't think we can take it all that serious.
Exactly. It's not something, but you're freaking out about this now, folks. Yeah. That literally calls for the Greg Wyshynski slow news day Wyshynski response sort of thing. Yeah, slow news day, was it, guys? Yeah, let's bitch about let's do some pointless bitching about World Cup of Hockey ads on the World Cup of Hockey jerseys.
I for one welcome ads on the World Cup of Hockey jerseys.
Oh, I welcome our advertising overlords.
Yeah.
We just did a 10-minute bit on it. Of course we welcome that.
Of course we do. By the way, Face Off Hockey Show, willing to pitch your products, folks. So anybody out there listening, we don't care.
No. Yeah, please.
Yeah, all of us can throw except for Mark. He's
just
the only one who showed that he can't throw a first pitch.
True, and he's got a picture and video to commemorate that.
True, and I was smart enough to do it when he doesn't have his headphones on.
That's a genius move. That's you know what? That's a brotherly move right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my.
It's tremendous. I love how you're doing it. So there's that. I don't know why people are up in arms. It's the World Cup of Hockey, for Christ's sakes.
Well, but let's be honest though. That's going to be a thing for a day, and then once the playoffs are over, then of course we're going to get all kinds of fun.
Between the draft ticket debacle that happened today.
Oh, I know. I heard you guys talking about that. That's ridiculous, man. Holy crap!
That's how I feel.
It's just
well said, sir.
Yeah.
You know what? I try to be
remember
articulate.
when we found it funny that there were people scalping tickets in Montreal?
And
was actually selling the tickets to the draft.
Yeah.
Now they've become.
It was only a matter of time. Let's be honest.
Of course. I mean, listen. They're going to see
30 and $20.
You're going to see a giant influx of Leafs fans coming in. I think you guys mentioned that earlier in the show. There's going to be a swarm of them coming in.
But why are only 5,000 tickets of a possible? What do we say? Like maybe 1,200, maybe something
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, it's an extra zero.
Why were only
12,000.
That's a little poignant point. Good point, Johnny. Good point.
Thank you.
So why were only 5,000 of the 12,000 seats given out? I guess this is even accounting a family and the stage and other media risers and shit.
I have no idea what the sense was behind that. I really don't. But it's whatever. All I care about is that we get our credentials. We get our access pass. That's all I care about. I mean, everybody else with tickets.
Working on it, boss. Working on it.
Oh, hey, I know you. Listen, no.
I literally,
this is not on you, son. This is not on you.
I'm letting you guys an update. I sent something off today and have yet to hear back from them in accordance to that. So we will see.
Sounds about right.
You're doing the right thing, brother. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Oh, believe you me. Because I passed up a trip to Vegas, so I'm definitely going to Buffalo.
Well, that's it. I mean, I got this all booked and looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm going to Moore's next week to get me my draft suit because I need one. Age has caught up with the waistline a little bit, so the third.
I'm still gonna wear the tux.
Awesome. I can't squeeze into I can squeeze into the 32 waist pants, but it's very muffin toppy now, so I need 30. I need 34 now. 34 is comfy. I'm 54 years old. Come on, I'm old. I admit it. Hey, the spread's there.
We need to call Webster's and get that included next year.
Muffin toppy? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if Stephen Colbert can go with truthiness, I can roll with muffin toppy.
So
there you go.
Mark, let's be honest.
Patent
When's
pending.
the last time you looked at a dictionary?
Oh, you don't want
has
to.
a website.
It's not already there.
I bet you it's not. Muffin top's there, but not muffin toppy.
But they keep adding like different buzzwords every friggin' year. So
muffin toppy would be an adjective, wouldn't it?
I think,
Yes.
yeah. It would be describing something.
descriptive, yeah.
It's a descriptive, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an action, so it's not a verb. It's not an
Yeah,
action.
describing.
It's an adjective, so it's
Yeah.
descriptive.
Yeah. Because it's not an it's not a
Lyle was wearing muffin toppy pants to the draft. For example, there you go. Muffin toppy pants. Mark liked that one.
As well. Are we gonna start? What would the tagline be? We need to try and sell these things.
Hashtag muffin toppy.
No wait. Muffin toppy pants, because your gut should be the yeast of your worries.
There you go. There you go.
That was well played.
Best ad man in the business, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Indeed.
That's actually the
Indeed.
bread truck I was thinking about.
If you're concerned.
the bread. Well, it could also be for pap test. No, never mind.
No.
No. I went too far. I pulled it back.
Well, unless they put a baguette up there anyway.
Whoa.
Woo!
Remember, kids always bang
It would be the French. It would be the French.
Oh boy. So
Okay.
that's our Buffalo update.
Yeah, that's our Buffalo update, my friends. We will either be there or we will all be sitting here online saying rude things
or
throughout the
I
whole
will make
second draft.
I'll make an emergency trip to Los Angeles to see if I can get into the ECHL meetings, which is the other event that I had.
Oh, wow.
So
Didn't you say they were at Las Vegas?
yep, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and
Then
gentlemen.
don't fly to Los Angeles.
No, yeah. Well, listen, my
Fabulous.
Hell knows.
That fabulous
My travel-
Caesar's phallus.
My travel agent will
So,
fly me to LA and give me a rental car to drive to Vegas.
So I will say this now. I also booked hotel rooms that I could cancel because I was smart enough to do that too.
Genius! Look at you.
And that's why I got cancellation insurance on my flight. So
That's why we haven't even bought a flight yet.
And that's
Well-
why I'm driving. Well, no, it's because I'm the closest.
yeah.
That's true too.
Well, I'll be flying and then taking a rental car the rest of the way once I
There
get
you
a TO, but into the big Pearson. But anyway.
Oh, beauty! Say hi to me. I haven't been there in so long, and there's a reason. Any hoozles.
Yes.
We've got a little bit of playoff hockey, Sharks and
This is the thing and the thing. Yeah.
nice
Thank
out.
you.
All right, so Andrew Ladd. We'll go to this little point of contention. Andrew Ladd not signing. I put with Winnipeg, but he's playing with Chicago. So Andrew Ladd not signing with Chicago. For all intents and purposes, that's probably not going to happen. So, what destinations can he go? What does he want? Who can afford him? All that other fun.
Well, right off the bat, I would say your Anaheim Ducks. They are thin at left wing. They've been looking for a skilled left winger since forever. Well, especially since they traded away Bobby Ryan. Excuse me, but that's a possibility. Though they are a cost-conscious team and may not be willing to pony up over $6 million a season for him. So, but that's one option right off of the old bat.
Andrew Ladd doesn't really put up the stats to deserve $6 million a year, though.
A lot of them don't, but it's the nature
It's
of
the market value of everyone around him.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the nature of the market, and he'll throw it out there and see if he can get it.
Who was the winger that Boston signed last year, like on the third day of free agency, to some outrageous contract, and he turned out to be not, and he came from Anaheim.
Bolesky?
Bolesky?
That
Yeah.
actually wasn't an outrageous contract.
No,
that one was on the first day of free agency, and we were all shocked at how reasonable it was.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, it was a
Shows you how
short
much I
term.
know.
It was a short term for a reasonable sum, like $3 million, I think, and change.
Maybe it wasn't Bolesky then. Maybe I was thinking of. Did somebody get signed by Ottawa? That was.
Doesn't it come down to, though, how much Stanley Cup wins are worth to you? Because, like, he's won multiple Stanley Cups at this point.
Well, he's won. Yeah, he's won. Well, he won 2, but that counts, I guess. Multiple. There you go. More than 1. So, but he's won 2. You know, he's got an outstanding reputation around the league. He does. He's a solid two-way player, plenty of experience, leadership ability, plays a physical game. You know, he's good for 20. Average to give you 25 goals, 50 points a season. So you know, there is that. Not a lot of depth. Philadelphia would be another one that I think would be interested in him. They would like to get some depth on left wing as well. I'm just looking through the list of teams here. Those Anaheim, like I said, Anaheim and Philly. But again, those are two teams that are a little strapped for cash. Maybe he goes back to Carolina, where his career all started, perhaps.
Well, maybe he can sue Carmanos as well.
Yeah, holy crap, eh? It's a family affair. Hey, well, best you keep it in the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Family that sues together usually ends up countersuing. So there you go. I don't know.
No, I like it.
Stephen L. Miles.
Don't piss
all
on
your
me, Tom, and tell me it's raining. Insurance companies, we're going to court. I even forgot who that was. I just remember his awesome TV ads.
Mark, you thinking Sean Horkoff maybe?
Maybe. It was
Last
such a
year,
generic
Horkoff?
name.
I don't know if it.
Yeah, Horkoff signed with Anaheim this past offseason.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
No, but you already said
Are
Matt.
you thinking David Clarkson?
No, it wasn't Clarkson. I'll find this.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull it up too. Hang on.
Well, Jeff Finger.
Official tracker. Let's have a look here. So you said it was about what, the third day? You figured? Let's see, July 3.
Let's just find anybody at this point.
What do we got here? July 3rd. Well, there's the Brandon Saad trade. Joel Ward got himself a decent little deal.
He's turned out
Three-year deal. Yeah, well, he's definitely been worth the money for San Jose. Yeah, $3.25 million a season though for Joel Ward. That's very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Yeah. McBurn.
It could have been the length of Bolesky's contract, because that was a 6-year deal.
Yeah,
No, it
maybe
wasn't.
that's what it was. For a guy, because he only proved himself, like, that's what it was. He only had one really good year, and he'd been in the league for a little while. And he got a contract.
Bolesky. Hang on, where's it here?
3.8.
3.8 5-year deal.
5-year.
So, my bad, you said 6. I thought.
Hold on just a second. Just a second.
5 years, 3.8
Wait a
million
minute! Wait a minute!
So I just pulled up this article on Bleacher Report, the best and worst signings of 2015 NHL free agency.
Yeah, and I said that it
written
was
by a
bad.
guy named Lyle Richardson.
Yeah,
and
and
the
I
Matt
said it was
Bolesky
bad.
signing was a worst for you.
Well, the worst one, I know. But looking back on it, a couple
Screw
of days
you,
after the
Internet.
fact-
Screw you.
No, actually, no. I know what I wrote it at the time, that I thought it was among the worst. But in all honesty, when you consider, what people were paying out, what he could have gotten, there was talk of him getting $5 million a season. That was the talk at the time. So I believe at the time I also said that, yeah, a little long on the deal, but, $3.8 million a season, that's not too bad.
Yes, the Bruins invested long-term in a player who could be a one-hit wonder.
Who could be a one-hit wonder.
Yes.
And I believe this season he actually put up respectable numbers. What were his numbers this season? Where's Bolesky?
He got more than one hit.
Well, thank God.
He was a physical player for sure. Where are we here? Bolesky, where are you, you son of a bitch?
Jesus, Lyle. Language. It's a kid's show. Fuck's
Oh.
sake.
Where are you yet? Wow, you little SOB. Oh, like I'm worried about the little SOBs.
15 and 22.
37 points in 80 games.
So more points, not as many
Yeah.
goals.
But he had more points.
Career high in points.
Yeah, but he also a career high in games too, 80 games, and also to be fair, he's playing for Boston. Boston was kind of a little bit of a shit show this year. So.
Well, Koklachev said peace out, so.
Yeah, that one was interesting too. Yeah. Yep.
I'm interested to see what I mean, was it the Bruins screwing around? Is he just an AHL level player that can't make the conversion? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. He claims he didn't get a fair chance. He didn't get a fair shake, but you notice nobody was beating down the doors to get him via trade.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny situation. By funny, I mean sad, and by sad, I mean hilarious.
Yeah, there you go.
So, I mean, these things too will pass. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just rambling on right now as I try to look at where the hell what's his nut played. Phil Kessel.
What's his nut?
All right, you know what? Erase the clock. 7 days. Last Bill Kessel single.
Shame on you. Shame. No, I'm actually jealous. You thought of it before. Yeah, you thought before all of us, man.
All right, so Koklachev's a center, so he was behind Krejci and Bergeron, and then Talbot, and then Talbot pieced out. Ryan Spooner jumped over him. Frank Vetrano jumped over him in a big way this year. In terms of then Landon Ferrero was a thing. So I don't know. I guess he just maybe he didn't.
Was it that the Ferrero kid that hit his slap shot faster than Sean? Oh, you weren't. That was at the. I think it was. I think that was the Ferrero kid. That was the 2000 All-Star game that we went to.
Yeah, you and the other,
That was the other show that I went.
It was the prelude to the Face Off Hockey Show.
That's right. Yeah, that'll be on the prequel movie.
Prequel movie. There you go. I love it. When we finally do a documentary of our 15 years in the business. It's been 15 years in August, Sean.
And 13 drafts.
Wow. For us, 75 seasons on the air. I love them. Well, you know what, boys? I was looking at this. I was talking about how the draft debacle. The Leafs fans will leave. I forgot they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 picks in this draft this year.
Oh, good lord.
Here's
Day 2 could be a doozy. Yes, sir.
What are the chances? And what are the? Well, before you answer.
Okay.
How many tickets to the draft do you think were allocated for Toronto season ticket holders?
Oh, good lord.
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Because they only gave 4,000 for 16,000 Buffalo season ticket holders.
And it is NHL run, the tickets, I assume.
Has anyone mentioned that yet?
Interesting.
Has anyone mentioned that a Toronto season ticket holder got tickets to the draft?
That's a very good question.
That does bring up a very good point, Mark. That's fantastic. I think you totally redeemed yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we'll certainly know. I mean, we go to the draft and they go, and with the first overall pick, Toronto selects Austin Matthews. Yay! And then the building clears out.
That's
well, we
gonna
said
happen anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're watching it from home.
Yeah. Saying rude things.
You know what, though? The NHL will save me a shit ton of money.
Oh, now we're going to sit down and talk about, maybe we shouldn't bother going. We can save a lot of money. Scotty could go to the ECHL thing in Vegas.
If they give me credentials, I'm going.
Yeah.
It's my summer vacation, and it's when I get to see all y'all.
Yeah.
So hang out with
if we get
and it's been 5 years. I mean, other than I won't see Mark, but But,
yeah.
Well, we never do.
No.
And he's dead to Sean Leahy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It is true. That's completely true.
Do I dare ask why? Is it because he's not going to Buffalo?
I think this year I'm going to dress up as Mark for the party.
There you go.
Lyle, here's the story.
I'll send you some of my T-shirts.
So,
nice. That'd be awesome. I want I'm gonna wear the half-fast T-shirt that you wore on the show sometime.
All right.
I'm sure that Leahy will be able to pick that one out.
So the story with this, Lyle, is so last year, because Mark didn't go to the draft because he was getting married later on in the year.
Yeah.
Leahy was like, well, why can't he do both? I mean, he's a big shot. He can go ahead and do this. You know what?
How many limes had he had by that point? How many drinks full of limes had he had by that point?
7 in the morning. We were at breakfast. I don't know what
So
the hell
he'd
was
only
going
had
on.
5 lime drinks.
Exactly. He was
By
good.
that
Yeah, I
point.
had driven up in the truck. And
But he said,
Scotty and I, we rented a truck. That's all I'm saying.
He's like, you can't do that. I'm going. He's dead to me. So I'm like,
He's
okay,
dead to me.
all right. And apparently he's Team Jani. So
Team
That's
John.
true.
Oh.
He told me there was only one Patanzo now.
Oh.
He's like Highlander.
So I guess what he does is when Mark talks during the show, he just mutes it and then hopes for the best and then mutes it.
No, what's occurred is that he thinks Mark is me now. That's all. He just switched. Because before I was him, but now he's just me. It just switched on us.
Oh, man. Mark, what do you have to say about all this?
I hate you, Sean Leahy. I'm
There
looking
you
right
go.
in the camera. Talking just to you. You can. This is a kid's show, so I won't tell you where to stick.
You can suck eggs, you big poopy head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love you, man. Why don't you give me a call next time you're in DC? Since next time
Yeah.
I'm in Long Island, you say I never call you.
He's got a kid.
Which it hasn't been for a while, but
He's got a kid now. You got a dog now. You guys got
Oh,
priorities.
yeah, guys, good, you do. I mean,
they'd get along fine.
Leahy and the dog? Yeah, probably.
The kid and the dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I found this out. Someone was selling their draft tickets on Craigslist.
Oh.
The funny thing is that oh, okay, so okay, some guy. Apparently, yeah, I have not seen anything about Toronto being allocated any tickets.
Okay.
So interesting to see how that does. That's an interesting play on Mark's little thing there. I like it. I like Mark. I like you doing this, Mark.
This is hard-hitting investigative reporting.
Absolutely.
Hard-hitting reporting.
Well, actually, it's an interesting
It's
point.
an interesting point for sure.
No, but it is. I mean,
No, I'm not saying it isn't, Lyle. We're agreeing on the same thing. Stop yelling at me.
All right, goddammit!
This is not a good
I'm
point.
sensitive. I'm just so sensitive right now. Menopause. Anyway. Yeah.
So I bet. Oh, and okay, another thing that we didn't put into the is Sports Management Worldwide. They do their conference every year to those people who's like, oh, we want to be networking people and we want to be GMs and scouts and ha ha ha. Let me suck up to you. So those people get allocated tickets, but I think it's a limited number. But that's like maybe 250. I will put the high end at 250. That's how Rachel gets her tickets all the time in the front row because she goes to these stupid worldwide management bullshit. And you
But
spend
she
like
does
200.
what to people? Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Well,
I was texting and I only heard parts
listen,
of that.
things
That's my
happen,
fault.
brother. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is that you pay $300 for the thing. If it's not sold out, you have to buy your own hotel and airfare, and then you get like a ticket to the thing. I'm like, okay, I understand you get like a little seminar, and Pat Brisson and Brian Burke are going to be there, and that's cute. But come on, dude. Like, I don't know. I've also known an influx of fake people at the draft recently as well. I don't know if the two are correlated, but I'm pretty sure they are.
Are you talking like black sheep voters?
Racist.
Like fake people? Okay. Was that like Kaiser Sose fake people?
What would be a fake person from a movie we all know and love?
Bernie? Weekend at... Oh, he was real.
Yeah, he was. Well,
dead.
He's dead. So technically he was not real.
What about Howard the
No,
Duck?
he was real at the start of the movie.
Sure,
In
he
the
was.
first
But
one,
as
for the
the movie
first 10 minutes, he
progressed,
was real.
Yeah, sure. He got rigor mortis, and away we go.
What about Roger Rabbit?
Ooh, it could be a Roger Rabbit situation, or it could be Swingers, the Vince Vaughn character. Fuck, why is it not coming to me?
Trent?
Trent, yes, exactly. Trent, the fake person going over the girl and flirt with her and getting her number and then ripping it up, that kind of thing. Or nice to your face and then walk away.
Class.
Yeah, exactly.
Big butt, can't fly coach.
So there's that. I don't know. Anyway, I told you there's be a salty sailor tonight, folks. So deal with it. Anyway, where the hell did my rundown go? It's right here on my LG G5.
Time for the run.
Oh, man.
Brought to you by LGG5.
Hey, talking about fetching things like those people do. What can
dogs?
Yeah, exactly. What can Alex Chason fetch for the Ottawa Senators in terms of anything coming back? I was going to say maybe bag of pucks.
Hell of a lot. Yeah, the equivalent of a bag of puck. Vinny Bag of Donuts. Maybe if you're kind, you can say a 3rd-round pick, but I don't know.
We're not kind.
No, fourth or fifth.
Next year.
4th or 5th. I don't see him getting a lot. Really don't. He never played up to that potential. He showed that one good year that he had with the Stars. Before he got part of the Spezza trade. That's that season. He looked good, but then just bleh. So
kind of just bottomed out there at the end. So.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't qualify as offers. Though, here's a lesson, by the way. Dale Talon, if you're listening, and I know you're not, but in case you were, and if you ever wind up in a management position again, the Montreal Canadiens today sent qualifying offers to all their restricted free agents. See, you do it during the first day. That way, if you have troubles with that newfangled machine called a fax machine, it gives you time to fix it.
When's the last time anybody's faxed something as a...
I don't know, to be honest.
I faxed something to Alberta, but that's because North Dakota it's a new thing here.
Yeah, well, they still do it in trades.
Interesting.
Yeah, the NHL, they still do it for trades. The people once the deal's been done, well, they make the call. They call, but then it's like to let them know, heads up, this is coming, and then you file your paperwork and. Yeah.
Now, is that 7 pages with the cover letter or without the cover letter?
I don't. They may have changed it now. I know that's how it used to. That not until not too long ago. That's how it used to be done. I mean, yes, they obviously have to make the call to league headquarters to get approval once they do the deal. But yeah. But anyway, so that's the whole point. That's how you do it. You qualify the ones you want to keep on the first day of eligibility, not on the last.
First day of eligibility. The sure love gave to me.
Qualifying offers for my 5 RFAs.
All right, anyway. So Lyle.
Sir.
Lyle.
Sir.
Lyle.
Sir.
Expansion. Draft.
Yes, sir.
Thing.
Yeah.
Happening. Done. What you got for us?
Apparently insiders are saying that this thing's going to go down, and all we're waiting on now is just Board of Governors agreement, and that's going to come before June 22nd. Actually, wouldn't be surprised, because June 22nd is the day of the NHL Awards in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the beautiful Caesars Palace Hotel and Casino. Anyway, I'm not actually. I don't know where it is, but I do know it's in Vegas.
No, it's Las Vegas. That's for sure.
It's absolutely Vegas. Yeah.
I thought that was
Gary Bettman loves him some roulette. Bill Daly.
Tuesday before the awards, by the way. The awards are Wednesday, 23rd, and then the draft's at Friday the 27th.
Whatever. But anyway, Bettman was saying we would know by the 22nd.
Wait, the 22nd is the awards. I'm an idiot.
That's right. I was right. Shut up. Anyway,
I told you.
But anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if it's announced that day of that it got Board of Governors approval. But apparently the talk from some of the insiders bebopping around today is that this thing is a done deal. Expansion going to happen. No word on the teams, but it's widely assumed, of course, that Vegas is for certain. We don't know about Quebec City. We don't know.
I kind of love for them to go up, like, during the awards and be like, we have an announcement to make. Expansion is coming. And Las Vegas has got a team. And, like, all this confetti, like, drops from the ceiling. And, like, people start cheering. And somebody runs out with, like, a Las Vegas jersey. It's just the NHL crest, but, you know, it's going to be their jersey.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Pit Bosses.
Will Arnett could go out there.
And Pitbull's there.
That'd be great.
Oh, sorry, Pit Bosses.
Pit Bosses.
During the state of the thing, Bettman said 3 possible scenarios: expansion by 1 or 2 teams for 2017-18, delaying expansion until 2018-19, or putting it all together. But Bill Foley, who is the guy who put things together for Las Vegas, was in Montana. He was called by the Las Vegas Review-Journal and said, "Hey, can you hear me? I can't get much reception out here. I don't know. I think I got something here, but there's a cow. He could give me reception." And then he said, "Hey, it's encouraging." So that's good.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. And no players with no trade clauses would be available, but no movement clauses?
Players with no trade clauses would be available. They would not be protected. Players with full no movement clauses, and I again stress full no movement clauses, would have to be protected. If you're like somebody like Marc-Andre Fleury, where your no movement clause protects you only against demotion or placement on waivers, and you have a modified no trade clause, guess what? You are not protected. So there you go.
Interessante. Also, something about no cap, or no floor, no ceiling. I don't know.
No cap?
No.
What was that? Because Jen mentioned that.
No cap, I think, on what they're talking about for the expansion teams. It was sort of a thing of how much they would be allowed to spend. Would the team be allowed to spend to the cap ceiling right off the top? They will have to at least meet the cap minimum. Every team has to meet the floor. But I don't think they're going to bother putting a lower. There was something like saying, well, they'd only be allowed to spend $65 million, or $60 million just for starters, blah blah blah. But apparently, no. If you want to spend $74 million, fill your boots.
There you go.
So.
And that's what we got, kids. It looks like it's going down, like a Fort Minor song. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. So, huzzah, huzzah.
But of course, more details to follow within the next 2.5 weeks. So.
Hope so. That's when it's supposed to be announced. They're in.
Probably we'll find out before then. I'm sure somebody will do the leaks to Drager or LeBrun or Friedman, and we'll know all the dirt before it comes down the pipe.
Fun fact: Darren Drager was the voice of the Manitoba Moose for a time.
Huh. Good for him.
That is a fun fact.
I saw that in the media guide, the 1990s.
Really, like I said, like the pics of the media guide there. Really like the old Manitoba Moose.
They're pretty neat.
Yeah.
It was the first and second year they were moved after they moved to Manitoba.
Yeah. Pretty awesome sauce, actually.
Indeed.
I can't believe I said awesome sauce. That's what I get. Slap. Anyway.
Yep. Glove slaps. You don't take crap.
Glove slap. I don't take crap.
What should we make of the rumors of Dustin Brown's demise as Los Angeles Kings captain?
I think there's going to be a change.
Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
I think there's going to be a new captain. Well, I don't believe that this means though. Let me follow up there, Mr. Patanzo, before you so rudely interrupt me.
Hey, easy, Mark. You're going to be dead to him soon, so you're going to have no friends on this show, apparently, except me and John.
How do I mute Mark's screen?
Hey, this isn't around the horn.
But anyway, but some people are looking into that, going, they're going to trade him. Well, I don't think there's much of a market for a guy who's making over $5 million a season to 2022-23, who netted what was it, 37 points or something like that for the last couple years in a row.
Is going to have to hit the cap floor somehow.
Yeah, well, maybe leave him unprotected. Oh, wait, they can't. Full movement clause. But I think, they just maybe looking at just shaking things up a little bit change-wise. Maybe if just talk with somebody maybe like Kopitar getting it. That was the word that came out there last week, that it might be Kopitar. So far, nothing confirmed by the team. Nothing denied either. So make of that what you will.
Is this a sense of, hey, San Jose did it and they got to a cup final, maybe we can do it and get back to another cup final?
No, maybe they feel it's just time to, just shake things up a little bit more. Doesn't mean that, Dustin Brown's going to be on the move or that he won't have any voice in the room. I mean, he's still a team leader, but I think they're looking at somebody who, can give a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Give a little bit.
Rather than
we
being
could all use a little change.
Rather than being a third line guy, maybe you want to have a top line player, or maybe your best defenseman, Drew Doughty. Maybe maybe have one of your superstars there who can say, "Let's go, boys," and actually go out on the ice and
Man, Scotty, you got it all. You got the voice, you got the charisma, you got the look. You got a lot of tools, but it's not quite as many tools as this X-Gear multi-tool tool. Look at all these tools. You don't have that many tools.
Is that a Sean Leahy knife?
X-Gear. Anyway, continue.
But you don't have the power of positivity, like I do with my Booty-O cereal in the background there.
Booty-O's.
Been the greatest purchase I ever purchased at an event was Booty-O's. I'm gonna lie, folks. All right.
You know,
Well,
I'm keeping track of all the stuff that you guys are doing, and I'm doing it with my Blue Line Ledger. Blue Line, when you need to keep track of stuff and you want to do it the old-fashioned way with pen and paper.
interesting.
The livre à Colombe? How do you pronounce that one?
Livre à Colombes.
Colombe.
See, this is all I have left near me, a Stain Killer. Stain Killer 2.
We should use that on the show and come back next week.
It's white water-based Stain Killer, interior, exterior, primer, and sealer.
When your show has left a nasty water stain.
Exactly.
It's not a water stain, Lyle.
No, well, it's a liquid of some sort.
Yeah.
No dear.
Oh no.
Oh my. Well, you know.
I do have a little giant next to me, but I can't share that on the show.
No. It's,
I know.
Is that what you call your?
What better product? What better product that says it than a stapler by Staples?
That's a little on the nose, don't you think, Staples?
By Staples, yes. There you go.
Isn't that just telling you what goes in it?
Actually, good lord, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. This is by Avco. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Wow,
No,
wow.
it is by Staples.
Oh, okay.
Staples.
It's like the Staples
go in here.
But you know what, guys? Listen, the thing is, when you have a nice cold brew like I have right here, what are you going to put it in? It's warm, it's hot, it's summer, you're going to get the humidity, it's going to get condensation. What are you going to do? Your hand's going to be wet, and your beer's going to be warm, you're going to have a bad time at the beach. So you go to Route 1 Apparel, you get yourself a nice little Maryland Knows How to Party hoodie, beer koozies. Guess what? You put it in there like, it's so easy to get in there.
Wait, what'd you call it? Beer koozie?
Yeah, beer
Koozie. Yeah. What do you call it?
That makes your beer look like a tiny wrapper.
Like a beer cozy.
It's a koozie. It's
a bear. No, it's a bear cozy. They have things called tea cozies.
Don't put
That's a
the
bear
hood up.
cozy. It's
Yeah,
a cozy.
No, see, it's ready to go. It's ready to face off.
It's
like-
a cozy.
Is it gonna?
It's the Bill Belichick of Bud Bowl.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you gonna rap battle B Rabbit in a sec?
Exactly. See, it's got mom spaghetti all over the thing. It's great. You want to refresh the drink, put the hood down, and delicious.
That was yet another highlight from Scotty Waz. And if you want to keep track of all Scotty Waz's highlights on the show, I recommend Bamford Accent Highlighters. Comes in a wide variety of colors, but of course yellow works best on the screen. Bamfield, the highlight of your life.
Why the hell does this have pockets in it? Is this for weed? What the hell is this? Jesus Christ,
Yes.
one. You guys really thought of everything.
Exactly.
Apparel.com, get on it.
Oh, by the way, Scotty, did you have anything in your rundown on Evgeny Malkin?
You can talk about it if you want. I
The
did not.
Kings.
Yeah. Oh,
the
well.
King's perfect.
Yeah,
Done.
it's well. You might as well start dusting off the old Malkin to the Kings, because Nick Kyprios
Here it is.
today on on the Sportsnet radio there, he's saying, I think we're watching Evgeny Malkin play his final games with the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think he'll be out of there. I think he's been good, but no, I think this is his last game. Florida. I think Florida will be a good fit with a Florida. Look, I know they've got Barkov and Bukestad and Trocheck and Jared McCann and 10,000 other centers, but put Malkin with Yager, even though Yager has great chemistry with Barkov and Huberdeau. But no matter. Put him there. Or Montreal. Oh yeah, Montreal. It doesn't matter. They don't have anything they can give up to get Malkin. Montreal.
I hope to God this is verbatim
Montreal.
because it sounds like
Montreal.
Kyprios.
Montreal. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm kind of exaggerating slightly, but he did say that he felt that this is Malkin's final season with Pittsburgh, and that Florida or Montreal would be good destinations for him.
Do you know what, though? You know what the Penguins need is another voice in the room like Dustin Brown.
Oh,
That's
true. There you go.
That's true,
So
because
Malkin to the
Pittsburgh-
Kings, Dustin Brown,
So true.
and a bag of pucks.
I don't know if you heard, but Sidney Crosby not a good captain.
Nope.
Yeah, I heard.
Did hear that,
He's not a
actually.
leader. He's not a leader.
Heard
Three
that, yeah.
three game-winning goals in the Eastern Conference Final. A real captain would have had game-winning goals in every one of those games. In all seven. In all seven. Even for the opposing team.
By example.
God damn it.
By example, you gotta do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Agreed. Agreed.
Horrible
So
cap.
while we're dusting off old bits, I mean, it is about time for Boston to get a new goalie, right? I mean,
It is.
wasn't that great last year.
No, and this time I agree with you. Yes, it's definitely about time. It is. It's about time. But I mean, hey, because remember, 2 years ago, Evgeny Malkin wasn't happy in Pittsburgh, and he was going to ask for a trade.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, and we all remember what happened. Evgeny Malkin asked for a trade, and mean old Jim Rutherford, who wasn't even GM at the time, said no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, the last time somebody
and honor our contract, you Russian git. And he felt shame and walked away.
The last time the Penguins didn't want to be in Pittsburgh, they got a new arena. So
yeah,
I mean,
you joke around with that, Lyle. I would watch that reality show if they just sensationalized everything like they do with the other reality shows on like TLC and Bravo. If they just sensationalized the conversations that these GMs had and told them to play it up, even though that's really probably not what they're talking about, I'd probably watch that. Like, Evgeny Malkin, you're a terrible player. You need to honor your contract. And then they take Evgeny Malkin over into the lake.
Yeah, and all the GMs would have to have hair and tans like Donald Trump.
Well,
and they'd
have
to talk exactly.
The same salon.
They'd have to all talk like Donald Trump.
They all go to the same salon. That's where they talk over the trades.
Yeah, can I tell you something? Crooked Evgeny. Never gets this right. Crazy Sydney. Why am I stuck with these two losers?
They answer all of their trade phone calls on their Louis Vuitton iPhones.
Oh, absolutely. Louis Vuitton.
And whenever you're trying to waterproof seal anything, use DAP. DAP silicone caulk. This is the Alex Plus version.
Oh, sorry, that's DAP.
35-year guarantee. It looks like right there. I can't tell because it's backwards on my screen.
Yep, 35
years. 35 years. No, that's the payment plan. That's how long it takes you to pay off buying that caulking because it is that expensive. But if
it was left in my house, actually. This is all the stuff that was left in my house.
But if you want the best, then you get no-name tissues. That's right, kids. No name, because tissues is enough.
They're still Kleenex to me.
Yeah, me too. I need a Kleenex.
That's actually their slogan.
Yeah. You don't ask for Scotties or anything else. Honey, they're Kleenex. That's how I sound normally when I'm not on the air. This is my on-air voice. When I'm off the air,
Earlier, I was talking about how you can mute everything. However, you would like to hear the entire world. Get your Rolls headphone amp.
Whoa, hold on. You have a Rolls mute button and a Rolls amplifier?
True story. I have a Rolls headphone amp and a Rolls mute button.
Because that's
now I can say it because that's how Johnny rolls.
There it is.
This is the entire line, actually. This is everything they sell.
So wait. There's sound. Do you want it to stop?
It's from mute to amp.
Do you want it to stop? Come talk to me. You got sound. Do you want it to get louder? Come talk to me. I'm Rolls.
I'm Rolls. Come talk to me. But if you're going to go to an NHL draft, or if you wind up getting shut out of one because they don't want to give you credentials, then, you're going to want to have something to carry your finest scotch in. So why not carry it in this 100-year Canadian Navy commemorative hip flask? That's what I carry my fine scotch in, and I'll be carrying it in my hip pocket if I go to the draft in Buffalo. And if I'm not, I'll be sitting here on draft night talking to you guys, sipping from this continuously.
Beautiful.
There you go.
And if we can't get you online because of storm or anything like that, you need to get yourself a JK Audio Broadcasting Hoach Digital Hybrid. Put the phone line in there, you put the microphone in here, you put it in, and boom, you're done.
And Jen's trying to use the phone right now and going, "Why don't I have a dial tone?"
No, actually, she's trying to use the phone. When the hell did we get a landline? What is this, 86?
In the middle of the show, we get a dial-up somehow.
I tell you what, when you're trying to land that landline in there and you break through the house, you need to repaint the place. Minwax. Get yourself a nice little Minwax brush and put a little stain on it, away to go.
Why do you even have that in there?
Hey, you mind your business.
This show's starting to smell, and when the show starts to smell, you need plastic
Oh.
Plastic clothespins can't stand rain. Pin your clothes up and get rid of the stench of a stinky show. And I gotta take this off my nose because that hurts. Ow.
Well, if we're talking about stinkiness, we gotta talk
I
about,
suffer from my art, ladies and gentlemen.
we gotta talk about picks. If we're talking about stinkiness.
Picks. Pick 'em picks.
So
we'll get back to the all-ad part of the show in a moment. Now we need to do our 5 minutes of obligatory hockey.
the Panda has won it.
Wow.
There is
Wow.
zero coming back from it. The Panda swept not only the division finals, but the conference finals as well. He has 11 points going into the Stanley Cup Finals. Lyle only has 7. The Magic 8 Ball has 5. So as we stand right now, as I live and breathe, the Panda will win. Lyle will come in second.
Panda, did you know that you were going to win?
It was inevitable, douchebag.
Yes.
There it is.
What I do and what I dream include thee, as the wine must taste its own grapes.
Amazing.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Amazing.
The wine must taste its own. Oh, that's gross.
And when you're trying to save a hockey show, it's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey from the 1996 starting lineup edition.
Ooh, 20 years ago. Nice.
I have
Still
like,
in the package.
I have a number of
Look at that, it's
bobbleheads and
amazing.
old.
Look at the logos on the back. Look at that.
Oh, those
Look
are
at that, my
Oh,
friends.
the Whalers. Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you guys can see it.
And the old Caps Screaming Eagles.
I've got a bleep ton of
I see a couple of your bobbleheads. back there.
bobbleheads. These are Jen's bobbleheads.
I also see
have
your dolls, too.
My McDonald's. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
McDonald's.
sorry, I did not see you playing with your dolls again, sir.
It's an action figure.
Show us on the doll where Dale Hunter touched you.
Right here. Oh, no.
Throwback to 5 years ago, guys. That
Yeah,
was
it's
a,
right in
that was
the
a
back.
classic weekend. It
Right
was,
from behind.
indeed.
Yeah, a lot of crap there. So there we go.
Hey, cool.
Anywho, all right. So Cup final. Lyle.
Hey, at least I beat the 8 Ball again, so there you go.
That's true.
And this was me not even trying and not giving a shit. So.
Okay, I'm going to say that I've never actually seen this on the starting lineup packaging. So there's a warning on here that says choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. Right
Yeah, the
above
goalies.
that, it says for ages 4 to 104.
What about the 104-year-olds? By that
Yeah.
point, they're drinking their peas, for God's sake. This looks
Oh,
Is
Chase,
expect this to last 100 years?
Well, Legos used to say it was from like 3 to 99 on the packaging.
Yeah,
I
and way
did not know that.
to hedge their bets. Eh? Oh, 100-year-old people ain't gonna be around. Want to play with Lego? What else you got left
What
to
they'll
do?
do is they'll step on it, Lyle. It'll shock them into death. Because
Well,
if you
it
ever
could be-
stepped on a Lego,
Did
those
you
things
know that Legos came out with,
Are you come on? Hey,
stickers
come on,
that
come
are
on,
Lego
Scotty.
proof?
You and I are parents, okay? We know what it was like to have small children, and you wound up stepping on a Lego. That's just
That's
part of
why
the
I bought her the
initiation
big
into
Legos.
parenthood.
I bought her the big Lego so I could see them, and I still stepped on them.
And you still step. I know you still stepped on them. Anyway, sorry guys. Yeah,
Sorry. Anyway.
but just yeah. Trust us. When you
Mark-
guys are fathers,
Mark's
Mark and
a parent
Johnny,
now.
when you guys become fathers, trust me, you are going to end up stepping on a fucking Lego.
Mark's been a parent. Now he's going to step on Kibble. It's going to have the same effect.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
already
that's the same
stepped
effect.
on one of the new dog's toys. It didn't take long. Here we go. This is the best I can do.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that?
See what?
Look, I don't see
It's
anything.
my screen share. Do you not have a screen
Just
share?
you. Nope, just
Oh,
No, just seeing you, bud.
there we go. How about
Oh,
that?
here comes. Oh,
There we go.
You
there we
have to
go.
talk, Mark. You have to talk.
You have to talk.
Oh,
so
I
you
have
can
to
see
talk when you.
There we go.
It says
When you turn 100, you can't play with
100,
Legos
you can't play with Legos anymore, and the woman looks so sad. It's her 100th birthday. Why say 99?
No more Legos for you, Grandma.
Very sad.
Well, at least starting lineups went up to 104.
Yeah, she had
Hey,
5 more years with
Hey,
those.
yeah, exactly. You can still play with those, man.
There you go.
By the way, we're almost halfway through game 2, and there's no score. Just throwing it out there.
We are in the bottom of the 5th with the Boston Red Sox and Baltimore Orioles,
Uh-huh.
and it's 8-7. 8-7 Orioles. It's been 8-7 since the bottom of the 3rd inning.
What are you saying? Are you saying 87?
8-7. 8-7.
87.
87. I think Mark's calling a Crosby goal.
Crosby goal. It's coming soon. In the bottom of the fifth.
In the bottom of the fifth.
In overtime. Second overtime.
Well, right now, you guys are, and I understand why you guys are following the O's. Meanwhile, being the good Canadian boy that I am, my Jays are leading the Yankees 2-0, bottom of the seventh. But of course, they haven't come out with their relievers yet, which means they're going to blow the lead, and then they're going to need their bats to come out and win it for them by some ridiculous score of 10-9.
There we go.
Because that's what they do.
That is what they do.
It is what they do.
All right, Lyle, here's what you do. You pick a team between the Sharks and the Penguins, and you figure out what the hell's going on, and you figure out how you're going to lose this one to a Panda. They're endangered. So is your picks.
Yeah, I picked the Sharks in 6. I'm already on record of that, both on the Guardian, and it's now 1-0. Phil Kessel.
I thought it was going to be Sid.
It looked like
it
was an 81, not an 87. You were close, though.
Yeah. He's only off by 6. Not bad.
Not bad.
But anyway, but in the Guardian, I made my official pick, and I made my completely unprofessional pick for the Sharks because I want to see Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau win a Stanley Cup for no other reason.
There you go. It's good.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Panda. Penguins over Sharks, yes or no?
Penguins over Sharks. Yes. It says
Pittsburgh.
here are fruits, flowers, and leaves. Here are fruits, flowers, leaves, and branches. And here is my heart, which beats only for you. You're a dick.
Thank God he got into that celebratory wine that drinks itself.
Yeah, he's been drinking the...
Actually, the celebratory wine was licking itself.
He's been drinking the fruits of his own labor there, yes.
The panda doesn't even give a shit.
Don't think about that too much.
Placenta juice. All right, Mark. What does the 8-ball say?
Oh, we're going to actually go to the 8-ball?
Sure, why not? What the hell, for old time's sake.
Play it out. Put out for the...
All right, well, the Penguins beat the Sharks. Yes, definitely.
All right, so
Penguin.
Penguin. Except for Lyle, who says Sharks.
Well, yep.
Taking the Penguins.
All right, Lyle. Well, it's been fun. It's been real fun. I will keep you up to date with all the happenings.
Oh, I have no problem. You got the handle on it.
And believe me, Lyle, if it doesn't go well, you'll hear it all over social media because I am going to raise a shit fit. So
I will be with you. I will be with you on that. Seriously, I will be.
Well, all right, onward and upward then. So
I got you back, my friend.
Awesome, excellent. It's a
so that means that will probably guarantee that both of us will never ever be invited back again or allowed to have credentials again. But if that's the case, we'll deal with it when it comes along.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Absolutely.
All right,
and you guys, Johnny, Mark. Oh, by the way, Mark. Yeah. By the way, wanted to mention earlier. That's a good-looking pooch you got there.
Thank you, sir.
That's a good-looking pooch you got.
Yeah. I tried to get him on the camera, but he wasn't having any of it, really.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of him.
We saw a bit of him. Yeah, I was watching the show there earlier, so yeah, saw a bit of him, and I saw the pics on the social media there. So yeah, that's a good-looking pooch.
Thank you.
So, congrats on your new addition.
Yes, he's a good little man, little pup.
Any other product placement there first, Johnny, before I take off, or have you found everything in your basement that you could possibly find?
I was just gonna say that I searched on my Apple iPhone, and in the iTunes store, if you search for hockey right now, the Face Off Hockey Show is the 4th show that pops up right behind ESPN, Sportsnet 590, and the Hockey PDO cast.
The Four Horsemen ride again, kids.
So.
That's why I requested 4 credentials because we're 4th.
To the NHL, this would be multiple times that we have been denied, and we are in the top 5 of podcasts.
Well, here's the funny thing. It's not like we've been denied. We just haven't taken us off request. We're still in limbo, like we were in Pittsburgh, where they had to push us through because we didn't get any one way or another. So.
Well, hopefully this will be. Hey, we're still 3.5 weeks out. We got lots of time yet. We can get started.
Plenty of time.
All right, guys.
Still happening. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun, Lyle. Take care, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Talk to you next week, guys. Cheers.
Yeah. LaboratoryInspectorsHockey.net, BleacherReport.com, PI Garland Guardian, maybe hockey, some other things. Johnny P, shoutouts.
Give a shout out to Copa America starting. Starts Friday, actually. So that's nice. What else? I have a shout out also to Copa America not playing extra time in the quarterfinals and semifinals of their tournament. So after 90 minutes, game's tied, boom, penalty kicks. I like it. Just make it happen. Go right to it. So yeah, and a shout out to Kyle Beckerman. And you know what? While I'm at it, Todd Beckerman. Both were great wrestlers.
Perfect.
Thanks.
All right. Mark with the C.
I'm going to give a shout out to Boomer, the new addition. Not the new edition of Boomer. It's like a new addition, not addition, not new edition, not the new. Never mind. You get it.
Give a shout out to New Edition, too.
I'm going to have to cut my shout out short using these Scotch scissors. They're very comfortable. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut them short. Scotty.
All right. Shout out to Brian and his wife Kendall for sending that cool stuff along to me. Very cool. The boys will give them 2 of the stickers as well. Shout out to Jen for putting up with me in these long trips because I know driving with me is always an adventure. Shout out to
I get sleep.
Yeah, she kind of did too, and from coming back from Winnipeg. So I'm like, nah, it's fine. Johnny does it all the time. So there's that. Shout out to Winnipeg and Fargo for being cool-ass cities. Shout out to Border Patrol for figuring out things are peachy keen on the border. Shout out to me realizing I need to update my passport soon. And all other fun crap. But until next week, that's all I have. So we'll talk to you then. For Johnny P. Mark on the C, I'm Scotty Watts. Take care of yourself and someone else. Face Off Hockey Show, faceoffhockeyshow.com, wherever you get your podcasts, 4 on iTunes. How about that? Face Off HCKY Show on Twitter and FOHS Radio on the Facebook. So until we talk to you next time, peace.